Okay. So who wants to start a recap, actually?
Oh boy.
I would like to
Kayla
start with
showed
you
up.
keep trying to blow me up.
Kayla showed up and he's like, "Hey guys, that defiler's really cool. Let me investigate it."
I didn't know it was a defiler. You guys told me cool monster shoot lightning.
Okay, so I
Has
want to.
rock and lightning.
I want to preface something. No one here said cool. We just said that it shot lightning. You
That's
said
cool.
you substituted the cool in. That is
That's I
true.
mean lightning cool, same thing.
Say that to the people who get struck by lightning.
And so Kayla's super interested in that. Zara had to have a emotional moment because of realizing their dad had been turned into an axe, or their adoptive father had been turned into an axe, which was pretty rough. And so we spent time investigating everything else while Kathak and Gallows and Kalis. Just helped with the defiler. Well, helped, quote unquote. They did nothing to stop Kalis from absorbing the energy of the defiler, which has now made him a defiler, which is odd and awful. But he's super excited about it.
What do you mean? I complained about it the entire time. I said, why the fuck did you guys tell me? What did I do?
I was distracted. I claim no responsibility.
I was also
I heard screaming. And it's just like, well, there's 3 other people there, or 2 other people there. I'm sure they've got it under control.
Hey, I was ready to send you to make a new character sheet. That would have happened.
He's not dead yet, guys.
Working on that part.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't dead. He didn't die.
I'm just a bomb.
Yeah, you just. That being
You guys
said,
wanted to make explosives, right?
maybe have a secondary idea in the back of your head just in case. I'm joking.
Yeah. Anyways, we continued on from that. And then what the heck happened?
We went back to town. I mean, we had the whole letter thing. About
Oh yeah, we discovered the letter.
that your
And
contact is.
I was able to connect that it was my contact, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I told everybody that I have contacts, and
They want
they're
you dead.
playing both sides, and they want everyone dead.
Then we went back to town. You know, kind of talked to Ekon about plans, because we were deciding what plans we want to do. Either go very far north and deal with
The army.
Yeah,
From Cashton and get to the army and get around the army and
or just
Yeah.
go to Zenith, and we decided to go and. Oh, actually, no, we're going to deal with the keep that's nearby first to distract the army and bring them closer down here. If I remember right.
Yep.
Yeah.
But first, the Warrens. We got news that there was still some leftover Black Caravan folks around.
And then
And so that caused a thing.
Warrington taken care of. Hey.
and then the bomb went off.
So
a little more to it than that.
somewhere between leaving to return to Crabber's Cove and meeting with Ekin, because we
Was a
kind of
bomb.
skipped an entire section there that was the
Yeah,
bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
know.
We had a little old man come up and be like, "Oh, I'm in so much pain." And
Had a couple red
Gallows was-
flags. Looked like he was definitely looking for you. Went straight to Gallows. Was very, very insistent on getting a blessing.
It turns out we're a very naive party, and so we totally thought, oh shit, this is a great opportunity to introduce Kylos and lessen the pain of somebody and start the cult. Well, it turns out he's a Black Caravan member and suicide bombed the place, and we had to quickly react to save ourselves and save others of the village, and we managed it. So that's an act of Kylos right there, right?
Yeah.
Totally.
And
Kylos moves through us.
we
Yes.
gave out coupons to go to the garden, or the crab tree, Olive Garden.
The Olive Garden crab tree. The crab apple.
Just gonna short it to the crab garden.
Welcome to the crab.
Yeah. So then the bomb happened, and we're like, oh shit.
And the
But we did
rest of
pretty
the
well.
people are in the Warrens, and we're going to head to the Warrens and deal with them there.
Yeah, we got to deal with the Black Caravan threat and the Warrens, and then create a distraction at one of their structures, so the army moves and gives us an opportunity to get to Kylos or Gaer the Elder or the undead dude.
That general area.
Yeah.
You hadn't checked up on the crab tree yet. I think you just gone to Ekin, and that's kind of where we ended up with the meeting with Ekin.
We did not. You're right.
I didn't know if that was a thing you wanted to do, or if you just wanted to go straight to the Warrens. But
Probably worth checking up on the crab tree, see how our little fledgling quilt is going.
Yeah. Check out on Mr. Sniffer. Say, hey, we're going to the Warrens. Want to watch?
He'll be watching anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better if we give him,
Yeah.
tell him that you want
Thanks
us
for
to
that.
showing up.
And say he'll probably feel better if he's invited.
I'm not comfortable with much of what's talked about right now.
all right, is there any questions or anything? If not, all right, you find yourselves having wandered down into the claw, that shadowed bit on the docks of Crabber's Cove. Here, you're looking up as you see Daphne on a tall ladder, merrily painting a happy little tree, the lettering for the crab tree having already been painted on and drying in the, well, the shade, as it were, for no radiance reaches down in this particular nook of the city. Oh, hi, how you guys doing? Welcome back. Was expecting you gone for a few days. He shouts out.
Yeah. We ran into some complications. Where's the Stifler?
She blinks and tilts her head. Who you talking about there, dearie?
God damn it.
The nickname
Galuna.
will stick eventually.
Where's Galuna?
Galuna. He'd be inside tinkering on his piano. Can't miss him.
Dear God.
I'm gonna play the piano. Oh no.
I'll head inside and look for Galuna.
Playing the piano, playing it poorly. It's like he's kind of just running his fingers kind of haphazardly over the keys as he's reading what looks to be a thick leather novel. He's just kind of turning the page, making his own sort of theme music for his studies, as it were. Clearly his attention being split so is not doing wonders for either pursuit, no doubt. He doesn't even seem to notice as you enter.
Galuna? Please stop.
Man.
Milton kind of rises from where he was stalking some of the under the bar stuff, and then kind of lowers his head again, trying to get out of frame as Galuna just kind of lazily rolls his head over. And what would you have me stop? Would you have me stop reading? Would you have me stop playing? Or would you have me stop existing?
I could choose two of those answers correctly and swiftly right now, but there's only actually one real answer that I need. Stop playing the piano. We all need to talk to you.
Conversation.
Yes, please.
I wondered what brought you back to the city so quickly.
Yep.
Where is
Uh,
Velrin? I'm sorry, not Velrin. Where is Kalis in
Huh.
all this?
I imagine I just walked in with a group.
All right.
My character says this. I'm just hanging out.
Like as you're having this kind of conversation, the Galuna kind of just stops
Oh.
and looks
Oh,
at
he's
you.
gonna smell me. Help!
He's
You
sniffing.
earned this, buddy.
And he just takes like a big like. There is
Oh.
something. What did you do? He advances.
Oh no.
He's gonna smell me deeper.
A sentence I've never thought I'd hear.
In on you.
I touched a rock I wasn't warned about.
What did you do?
I touched a rock.
He stuck his hand into a defiler.
I didn't know it was. They killed it. I just showed up and touched it. I found a cool rock.
Kind of turns his eyes a little bit at Zorn's words and turns back to Kalis. Feel free to give me some insight rolls if you would like.
Please, I need to know what's going into the sniffler's mind.
And we though.
I mean,
is it worth making an insight roll against the sniffler?
I'll
There
just
is
do
a
it for
chance.
fun. There isn't a
Like-
chance for me.
I don't even want to try.
We've got like I know we have a mastery ion stone in play. We have a guidance in play. We have all kinds of stuff.
Oops. I accidentally clicked
Here,
advantage. It didn't do
I'll-
much for me.
I'll do it for fun. Okay.
Do it for
Sniff
fun.
me.
Gets 19.
That's not high enough. It's Galuna.
True, but you are the target of his obsession right now, so I don't know.
He's gonna smell me.
You deserve it.
I don't smell good right now. Don't do it.
So he
You
kind of
really-
like turns his head at the mention of the defiler, and then turns his head back to Valrin. And as he does, maybe it's because of
Yes.
the situation, or maybe there's something there. But Kalis, you can swear that there's an almost crazed intensity with something he's encountering right now, and he turns towards you after the defiler comment. It's such an unusual smell. It's almost
Yo.
like almost like what I'm searching for. That delectable, beautiful divine, but just a little wrong. Soured.
Yeah, I
Invades your
remember
personal space.
Ah.
Ekin told us that the divine were champions of God, or that the defilers were champions of the gods who then like turned on them. Yeah.
He invades your personal space.
I
Roll
just,
to
you know,
resist sniffing.
There is no resisting the sniffing.
You just take it.
I'm just, kind of, how you shift your shoulders up, like, ah.
It's awkward. He does get in your personal space. He does not touch you, and he does take just a big whiff. It is almost intoxicating, that smell. I can't.
Luna.
Where did you find this?
I told you.
Where exactly? I mean, it
Ah.
wasn't in the city. I would have smelled such a thing.
I don't know, where were we? A random goblin camp?
It's
That was
terrifying
destroyed?
that he could just say that too.
Yeah, it was the encampment, to the north?
There you go, north. Slightly.
So you met a defiler
They did. Yep.
and took its power?
Essence?
Okay, I absolutely have to hear everything. I'll stop playing the piano.
I mean, my version of the story's real boring. That's more them.
He sits down. Milton, bring us something to drink. I need to hear a tale. Milton just slowly peeks up over the bar. Yeah, got it, boss. Coming right up. Whiskey? Simple nod. You guys. Yeah, you know what? Whiskey for everyone.
Just a little wine, please.
Rum for me.
Okay, whiskey, rum, and wine for the nerd.
That's fun.
I'm doing a callback from last session. Sorry.
It's caught on. It's
oh
caught on.
no.
Now officially changing all healing spells to all fire spells.
Like,
We will suffer for our transgressions. All right, he comes out with a bottle of wine, a bottle of rum, a bottle of whiskey on a silver tray, and just an assortment of glasses, and begins spreading them out. He opens all the bottles; they're fresh. He pours the glasses and just leaves the bottle behind, because Milton seems to think that it's more than a one glass kind of conversation.
He's probably right.
Yeah, Luna picks up his whiskey and just kind of sips it slowly. Which one of you would like to give me the rundown? Don't forget anything, please.
Nose goes. It's
We
funny.
went up there looking for my family, and we unfortunately found them. I'll introduce you to my father and point towards the axe.
Oh, that's a way.
Zoran will present said axe.
Is that
Unfortunate.
a joke? Ah. He kind of holds it out a sentence. Can I see it? Examine it more closely.
He's gonna smell your dad.
Zara will nod.
Zoran will wait for that command.
Yeah.
And then hand over her father.
He just begins inspecting. Please continue your conversation. I can do both at the same time. Listen and inspect.
Guarding my father was a rather fearsome creature. I believe Zoran killed it twice, or the group did. Come to know it as a defiler. Yeah, it was messy business. I danced with a bunch of goblins. We discovered the axe. Yeah, Kalis showed up late. Found the corpse and rifled through it, finding a shard, if I'm not mistaken.
A cool rock,
And
yeah.
Bob's your uncle. We now have a defiler in our company.
He stops inspecting the axe and looks over at Kalis. A defiler in our company. Seems we do. Also, this axe is an abomination. Somebody really does not like you.
I'm very much aware of that. The feeling's mutual.
You know a way to pull the soul from the axe?
The soul mirror is an old item. I've read about it. Well, I've heard it mentioned in older tales. It is designed to imprison a singular soul and then devour it. It is quite a legend in some places. Never expected that I would see it. Especially with somebody, well, someone who is important and one known to me. It's sort of like pulling a legendary axe out of nowhere just to punish someone who is, no offense, Zara, but why are you this important to them?
It seems that I am a part of a plot rather larger than myself. And I know very little about why, but I am a loose end.
Well,
They
he hands the axe back to
hint on pie.
So what did you need of me? He says, handing the axe back to Zoran. Besides my extensive knowledge and ability to Get to the bottom of things.
Well, it seems like there's another sect of the Black Caravan in the Warrens. Maybe where the suicide bomber came from. We figured it'd be best if we went to go check it out. We were coming to let you know and ask if you might check upon Ekin Grail occasionally so he does not spend our money.
I could do that, but the turtle does hate me considerably.
True.
He will not suffer my presence, so I would have to use sneaky methods, and he is crafty. There's
Indeed.
something about him, something delectable. Not as delectable as you, Kalis. But delectable all the same. I could check in
Yes.
on the turtle, though. Did this defiler mention anything? Did he have a contact? Did he say anything when it died? I do presume you killed it, otherwise. He motions to Kalis that wanted to be here.
Well, I killed it. I killed it twice. It sensed something, and then it melted its form and turned into a minotaur.
They told me the first defiler will fail.
Just like blinks. The first defiler will fail. Who's the first defiler?
Fuck if I know.
Fail at what, I wonder?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Very well. If that's all you would ask of me, and if you've told me everything, yeah.
What do you know of defilers?
The question. I know a bit. I've come across them in my books, but most accounts of that age are quite old, worn, and, well, old realm, as it's called, is nearly indecipherable unless you grew up speaking it. I do have magic, however, as do you, I presume, to read it.
Well,
What would you ask of me specifically? I know rather scattered information. I know that there had to have been a first one. It makes sense, correct? Given the nature of the story, there had to have been a first one to rip their power from the gods.
their power from the gods.
That's what I read about them, is they stole their powers from the gods. The gods gifted them gifts. Well, that's a little redundant, isn't it? Well, the gods granted them gifts, let's say. And they learned that power flows both ways. Then presumably the first champion just pulled and stole all of their gifts from the god. It's hard to explain. The language doesn't translate very well.
I only
Imagine,
understand it very literally.
yes,
So I'm not
it's perhaps like Zarazar. You're a warlock, are you not?
So I'm told.
Well, from what I presume, the champion in deity situation does sound like it would be similar to what you have with whatever patron you've chosen. But imagine if instead of just getting your power from your patron, you can take whatever power you wanted from them, whenever you wanted, until there was nothing left. What would stop you from doing so? Do you have
I
any
mean, depending on.
love for your patron? Any respect?
I know very little of them personally, but I understand the desire to take power by any means necessary to accomplish one's goals.
That's how I believe it happened. They just took and they took until there was nothing left. And the deity that gave them those gifts withered away. And the champion became... that. Motions to Velrun. I'm sorry, Kalis, I don't know why I keep calling you Velrun. That's my very limited understanding of how the process works, but apparently when they die, they leave a piece of that stolen power behind, is what I presume happened. What do you know of the Defilers? What have you gathered in your findings, Artemi?
Nothing. Other than there's a first defiler and others.
I've heard of only 2 named Defilers, and one of them was 5 minutes ago when you said there was a first one. I've heard of the last Defiler, but not of the first.
There's a last defiler as well.
Yes. No, there had to be a last of something. There's only so many gods.
Does that make Kalis the latest defiler?
I presume that it's linked to the champions of old. Once the gods disappear, well, you can't have a new defiler, can you? He's just borrowing his power. Though that does ask an interesting question. What happens if your friend Kalis bonds with Kylos? Can you allow him to? What if he takes, and there's nothing left at the end?
Turn to Kalis, be like,
Everybody just slowly turns their head to Kalis or something.
right?
Do-do-do-do-do.
Just be like, don't.
Don't do it.
Slowly cocks gun.
I'm a good boy. Don't worry.
I'm not saying you'll do such things, Kalis, but what if the temptation is there? Can you resist the call to power?
Assume so. I've never really been in this situation.
He smiles. Well, it will prove to be an interesting tale, whatever happens. I'm rooting for you, Kalis. Try not to eat your god.
I don't want to. That sounds rough.
I mean, you must ask yourselves the questions, too. Do you have the strength to end a friend if they would destroy
They've already
your
said
deity?
they would gladly.
Ah, so you have that sort of relationship. No hesitation at all. I am somewhat shocked and also proud.
I understand that he is human. I understand that he is a friend. He is also something other. That something other is the thing that I am going to kill, if need be.
Oh god. I do give him
Hopefully.
permission if I turn into the weird cow thing, kill me. That didn't look fun.
Agreed.
You just watch as Galuna just looks at Kalis as if he's studying him like a book.
I don't like it. Don't look at me like that.
Zorn will ask Eluna, is there a messenger service here? I'd like to write a letter.
There's several couriers in the town. I'm sure one could accommodate you, unless you would like me to use magic to send it. came across
I
an
have-
interesting ritual for sending celestial messengers. I did it by dissecting several that I caught some years ago. It's a fascinating spell, really.
Do
Would
you
that
need me to send Bartholomew?
if Bartholomew knows how to get to Drakensar?
I'm doubtful.
You would need to
Bartholomew,
use a
do you know how to get to Drakensar?
Bartholomew is just like, yes, sir, I very much know how to get to Dragonsar. It is quite a bit of a flight, though. It took me many long time. Don't think I can make it. I can't be away from you that long, sire.
Fair enough.
Bleh.
Bleh, bleh, bleh.
How much would it cost me for you to send a celestial messenger?
It will require about 10 dragons worth of incense for the initial summoning, but it will go anywhere within the world in a 24-hour time span. As long as you know the full name of the person you intend to receive it.
Okay. Before I leave, I will send that messenger and pay you handsomely for it.
Don't forget to seal the letter.
Will do.
Also, I can put you in a room with the messenger and you can speak it, and it will speak it at your own voice later as well. If you want more privacy in case of interceptions.
Sounds good. I'll do that.
Alright, tell me when you're ready and I'll do it. In the meantime, what do you plan on doing?
I assume we're gonna prepare for travel to the Warrens, buy supplies, check in on Neck and Grail.
See if our little snail has some more supplies for us.
True.
And especially now that we have a little bit more coin.
Alright, well, if you ever need me for anything, I'll be right here. Playing my piano poorly while reading old books. Also, watch yourself.
Hmm?
Watch out for yourselves. You've already won across one defiler, and I don't know, I have a bad feeling about this. Like there
I
are
feel
more
like,
on your path.
yeah, we'll meet more.
Very well. I have to work on a menu for this place. Something appropriately themed. I don't know why Milton keeps talking my ear off about breadsticks. Something, an idea of yours, one of you planted in his head, I'm sure.
Limited
Yes,
breads.
unlimited breadsticks and soup.
That sounds like a terrible financial decision.
Yes, but then we charge more for everything else.
And we make cheap breadsticks and cheap soup.
We'll have to talk about this later. For now, I'll give it some thought.
It's called a loss leader.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't
Alright.
lose.
Time for me to start writing a letter to my mother.
Yo, same.
Meanwhile, we just cut to like you guys are scribbling letters. We'll be like, this is when Kalis is actually writing the 3 letters, and this is when you're also just writing your whatever letter you end up writing. Or Timmy, are you writing anything? And are you writing anything? Is anybody else writing anything?
For once, I'm
Yes.
not.
For
You guys
once,
want to
okay.
write to my mom? Okay.
I think while this is happening, Zara is gonna go herb shopping for incense and herbs for spell components.
That we don't really need to do a shopping. Like, take what you
No,
need.
yeah,
Yeah, feel
just
free.
while this is happening.
Yeah, you just wander around. You find everything you need to find. All right, and we'll just say like about an hour later, so we all kind of wind up back here. He's not playing the piano. Instead, he's reading his book. By the way, what is taking you to the Warrens anyway?
Our feet? Question mark. I don't know how to get there.
Our legs were the plan.
No, I meant what are you looking for? Just the remains of the Black Caravan.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Exactly
planning
that.
to weed them out. Probably kill them.
So they can't destabilize us further, and we destabilize them.
Or blow anybody up.
They do love sending Kamazaki people.
Well, good luck. It's a den of mostly rat folk living down there, as well as a few squirrel and hamster people as well. Mostly not the best place.
You had used some rat folk in the cult.
Yes. Most of them are
Are they worth,
disenfranchised.
or were they worthwhile to recruit?
They're easy to recruit. They're the downtrodden of our society, for the most part. And for that, they are desperate for comforts we take for granted. Provide them those, and they'll talk, I'm sure.
People see value in joining a cult that has rat folk in it.
High society won't. Most society won't, actually.
Hmm.
The true object of religion? Isn't it to indoctrinate everybody under one fellow belief?
Well, then you better start indoctrinating.
We plan to.
Free breadsticks to the masses.
Everyone shall get infinite breadsticks.
Shall I create a basket of holding for these breadsticks?
Yes. With fine cloth, make the basket made of wire as well.
Very well.
A capitalism simulator.
Oh, it was mostly a joke about bread and fish, but
Oh dear God. Okie dokie. Are we gonna go see the snail guy? You guys want to go see the
Snails.
snail guy? Get more loot?
We have the funds too,
We each have like 500 gold ish.
so it's worth a visit.
I
Check it out.
love spending gold. Ooh.
I could sell. Nope, already done that. Sure.
all right.
You guys can look at the amulet of health or whatever it was again and cry that we still can't buy it.
Wax nostalgically.
Give me 1 second. All right. So you find your way down, down into the Three Moons or the Red Moon Trading House. Once more, talking to your friend. This time, the original snail is back, the one with the eye patch. He has returned from his visit with his little sister, who you sent him to talk to a few days ago.
Nick.
Ooh.
Ah, hello there. Come back to my shop, I see. You're the ones who told me about my sister. Good
Indeed.
news that I've taken care of it.
Does she still have a hot spring hotel?
She still has a hotel. It's just I talked to the staff a little bit and got them in line.
Well, that's good to hear. She's a beautiful and kind soul.
He smiles. Yeah, she's just like her mother. For some reason, my voice can't find this guy's voice, but I'll get it eventually.
Heck nasty,
We'll
I
find
support I support you in all your endeavors, sir.
All right, so what can I do? What can I do you for? Because they have these really high pitched voices.
You'll find it. I believe you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give up.
Oh.
I also support that.
He's like, oh, hi there. What can I do you for? Can I
He
got
has
a
a
whole
cold.
list of. I'm just gonna give the default snail voice. I'm gonna give him the
Yeah.
default snail voice. Fuck it. I got a wide assortment of all kinds of items. They'll just help you do all kinds of bad things to whoever you want to do them to.
Okay. Well, let's take a look. Normally
So
we have a list
most of the
items,
old
yeah.
inventory is unfortunately gone.
Well, we
it-
did buy a lot of it.
You bought most of it. The other stuff you didn't buy is gone.
No amulet of health.
No amulet of health.
07.
07 indeed. Instead, it's just a kind of like a motley assortment of just a few items. There is a bag of holding. There is a let's see, where is it? Where are you? All right. There's a bag of holding still. There's a headband of intellect. And then there's a +1 greatsword. And that's really about it. Wait, hold on, they got one rare item. And the rare item is a ring of evasion.
Ring of evasion. How much is the bag of holding running?
The bag of holding's 500.
Am I gonna spend 500 gold?
I'm happy to pitch in for that
We
one.
could all. I think we could all pitch in for that because
That
it's
was-
a communal thing. Yeah.
I'll happily buy it and carry it and then keep inventory if you guys want.
Real quick, how much can I get from this pamphlet of power?
You put it on the table.
Yeah.
Brings out a pearl and a monocle. Begins inspecting it. Oh, this is such a nice little pamphlet. I'll give you about. I'll give you about 300 for it.
I'm putting that towards a bag of holding for y'all. Right?
This sounds good.
How much for the headband of intellect?
Oh, the headbag and intellect is going to run you about 1,000.
Hmm.
That is too rich for my blood.
So yeah, I'll trade the pamphlet for 300 towards the bag. That'll be my pitch in for y'all.
Let me write this down because I'm adding a couple more items in.
I mean,
A pamphlet of power sold for 300, and then bag of holding 500. So we still have 200 gold to make up. Everyone else pitches in 50, and we're easy.
there you go.
Sick nasty.
Let me go ahead and subtract the 50.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Pamphlet of power gone. Bag of holding
My 50
to
as
Catholic. And then I'll just keep a
4
bag of
bang.
holding.
Didn't we get a shit ton of gold at the encampment?
Got some silver chunks.
I
pieces.
Yeah.
do believe we did. It was marked in the chat, I think, that everybody got a percentage. I'm just not sure what.
Mm-hmm. It was like 1,000 something. We all got like 200. I forgot exact amount, but I put it in assuming we split it already.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Bang. Plutonium import. Let's do items. 5e tools.
That's one bag.
Bag of hoarding. Bang. Import. Close.
Ooh, cloak of
Alright.
protection.
Good cloak. We do
I
love
might,
cloaks.
I might need me that.
Yeah, cloak of protection is pretty good.
Where my bag of holding at?
Do you happen to have more than one cloak of protection? We're into those.
That is. Oh, it is an attunement item.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That tough for you? Morning Star of Warning, Amulet of Devout. I think you have one more.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna give me the bag of holding when I import it?
It might not be in your. That might be in the top
It
middle
might show
bit of
as
your
a
inventory
bag.
as a bag. Yeah. When you click on it, it'll
Unless
open.
Equipment.
somebody else absolutely wants it, would y'all mind if I grab the cloak?
Sure.
I'll
Have
leave
at it.
All right, I will take the cloak. Subtract that from my stuff. That leaves me with a little bit. Okay.
All right, so the snail's kind of looking at you. Gives out the bag of holding, cloak of protection. Seems like you guys are just going through our inventory almost as fast as we can gather it.
We do need a
Very
lot of help.
demanding.
Well, that is the kind of the point. We do want to make ourselves good customers.
We enjoy investing in the local economy. As Octarians. Octari?
Terrai. Hmm. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it's not showing up as a thing in my inventory at all either.
It
Weird.
might be on your inventory section. It might pop up as a second bag, like backpack towards the top.
Yeah.
You literally, yeah, on the top of your
Maybe.
character sheet, you have two bags of
There it
inventory.
is. I see it. I'm dumb.
Hey, right there.
Fucking thick.
Sick.
Let's go. Sick. Okay. I'm good to go.
Okie dokie.
Any health potions at all?
That's a good question.
Health potions are like less of these guys' deal. You can buy health potions almost anywhere. These guys deal usually with items that are a bit pricier than that.
Word. I would like to invest in some health potions, my good sir, if you don't mind. I know we got some on the last exchange, but I would like to try.
All right. How many do you want?
Can I get 2 greater and then 1 regular?
All right, regular's 50. Let me check greater prices real quick.
And then we still have that diamond, right?
Diamond's still intact last time I checked.
Okay.
I'm just gonna charge you 100 for greater healing.
Alright, cool. So I'll get 2, and that'll be 200. Sick.
All right, so
So
plus 50 for the singular. So yeah, about Nice 250 dragons on potions.
Uh,
All right, you begin wheeling and dealing. You make your purchases. You lighten your purses substantially, but you got a nice cloak. What do you think your cloak looks like, Gallows?
Very much like my character art, I assume that it is a bit of a crimson color with gold trim.
Cloak of protections usually stay with characters for a long time, so I don't see you taking this cloak off in the foreseeable future.
And ideally, if I can, I will, over time, have the symbol of Kylos emblazoned on it or stitched into it.
All right. With nobody else really purchasing anything,
Do
and
they
all the
take if they ever get a certain item, do they take like if I pay them an amount of money, they'll put it on backlog for me?
you could
Can I get-
totally ask the Spiral to like keep an eye out for items for you.
Great.
yeah,
If you ever see a Bloodwell vial, tell me immediately.
yo, let me put that shit
Little
on
silver
Klarna right
item.
quick, bro. Ah, yes. The fantasy Klarna.
Fantasy Klarna. All right. So now that you've got the items you need to, where do you think you're heading off now?
I'll tell the snails they find a belt of storm giant strength to hold that for me.
Just in case.
Also, if we
Just-
get a couple 100,000 gold.
They don't need to know that I'll kill them afterward for it.
No.
Um,
Don't make the snails mad.
no,
That's a way to die.
We don't kill the snails. Yeah. Oh my.
child today.
So the
We don't need
gentleman
dying
is just like,
pens.
oh, I can find a blood whale vial easily enough. I can probably send for one and have it here in about a few days to a week. As for the turns to Azoran. Now, what was it you were looking for again? A belt of which particular giant? Those are incredibly expensive.
Well, I'll take any of them in specific fire or storm.
I'll keep an eye out, but usually before I put a word out on an item that expensive, we have to do something called a proof of funds. Uh, do you have a bank account here with the bronze vault?
I do.
Shing said.
Okay, well, if you could give me your account title, I can check in with them and we can see what you have on file if that matches anywhere near the price you'll need for such an expensive item.
I will put it under Cathak Zoran Octerai of Crabber's Cove.
Snail looks it up. Assuming they could look it up instantly, immediately comes back. Oh no, you're too broke. Like,
You broke, man. Get out of here.
This ATM machine that I invented magically can't
card
do it.
declined. Card declined.
Yeah.
I do have a request a bit more within our price range. If you locate any sort of improved shields, magically improved shields, I would love to hear about it.
Okay, so you want a blood whale vial and you want just like a magically enhanced shield. I'll definitely keep an eye out for both of those. Two eyes as much as I can. And I'll see if I can get something to you. What is like your maximum price range that you're willing to spend on these items?
I mean, I can set aside money for you now. I currently have on me 1,100, but I'll gain more when needed.
I think about 1,000 is my limit, but depending on how long it takes, I may have anywhere 1,500 potentially.
He nods his head. Okay, I'll keep that in mind when I look for your. I don't need to hold anything for you right now. If you could just open up your pouch. Yep, I see the coins right there. Okay, so you do have money. You're not broke.
Write down, not broke.
And considering the large amount of dragons that you've been spending here over the last couple of days, I think it's fair to say that your clients I want to keep around. So yeah, I'll absolutely keep an eye out for those, and I'll get those items as quick as I can.
Thank you.
We can find any wands that shoot things. Or just anything that shoots things, really.
I
Bows.
have a pistol.
I don't know how to use one of those.
I am carrying.
Lifts up his short. Like,
I do have that thing.
Open carry. I don't know how to use one of those.
I am packing heat.
oh, this is what we call a point and click adventure. You see, you point it at the enemy, you pull the trigger with a click, and then
Please
you
do not
have an
click.
adventure.
Hmm.
I think you look like you're somebody into more sneaky endeavors anyway. I don't think you'd want something as loud as a smoke powder pistol.
Yes. Anything that helps me with disappearing would be good as well.
Okay, so you want disappearing, and what was the other thing again?
Magical items that can
Shoot things that aren't a gun.
shoot things. Spells. Or just a magical bow. A good magical bow. This one's good.
Nods his head. I'll keep an eye out. Well, what do you feel about arrows with properties? Those are more common to get and easier to get a hold of. Or are you just
I think
like a
we could
bow only person?
we could set up a good supply chain deal, then perhaps.
All right. Well, you guys give me about a week on this, and I'll get back to you as soon as I hear anything. Where will you all be staying?
The crab tree probably is the best place to put it. Unless you can put it directly in the bank. Do they hold
Oh,
items?
well, I do have your account number for you. You are very well established Octaria here. So yeah, I can absolutely leave it with the bank if you don't want me. You don't want me to deliver it to the crab tree.
Yeah, probably the bank's safer.
All right, I'll keep an eye out. Thank you for your business.
Of course.
I'd like to add one more item to that list, if you wouldn't mind. Also, a kind of a special shield that usually comes with an eye on it, a bit of a sentinel shield.
Okay, and you want a very specific shield that I don't think I've heard of, but I'll keep it. I can keep an ear out for that as well. Absolutely.
Thank you, thank you.
I think you might be competing with your friend there for shields because it's an enhanced shield. Now two of you want one, but you want a specific one. So
And if we find that particular shield, then I will cede.
all right. I just I don't want to cause a fight or bidding war. Bidding war I don't mind. Obviously more money in my pocket, but a fight, well that's good for business.
You shouldn't have to worry about any fights on your hands.
Oh, I hope so. He smiles again. Well, you guys enjoy your day. I'll be here if you need me.
I'm writing down what we were all asking for. Oh, Bloodwell Vial.
A bomb.
Right? Everyone sit on the little snail's lap and tell them what you want for Christmas.
Santa snail, yeah.
I
Use
can't
snail
wait for
claws.
Snailsmas.
Dear God, please somebody remember this item list for me. Artemi's response: bows of fun, belts of strength, magical shooty things, healthy things, magical shields / sentinel shield, blood.
I like it. It works.
It is a big Christmas list. Bows of fun, belts of strength, magical shooty things.
Yeah, perfect.
Hold on,
Oh.
Gallows now. Wait, don't forget the sensor.
I don't even remember what that one does. It's there now.
It's the one that, so I'm not going to use it as a melee weapon, but once per day I can activate it as a bonus action to heal for, I think it's like 1d4 per turn. I just don't remember how long it lasts.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I remember now.
All right, so you got all your
Yeah,
shopping
from
done. You got your wish list sent off to Santa Snail or Snail Claus. Either way.
Good old Santa, who is a snail.
And do you have any
Gosh.
more errands to take care of before heading to the Warrens?
Nope.
Don't believe so.
I have a little minor ritual I would like to take care of before we head down, but shouldn't take too long.
All right.
And I will find the familiar.
Wow.
All right.
Hey.
You light the incense. You say the words. What familiar springs to life?
Not 7-Up, but a Sprite.
Right, a little face sprite. I actually forgot about you. You getting a sprite familiar? Yeah. All right.
Yes.
You got yeah. That was one of the level up things you picked. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I died.
I'm just gonna throw this in here, uh, like I said this earlier.
We're just gonna keep increasing the wish list.
Yes.
Santa,
DM,
Santa,
come back.
we have to be a really, really good boy for all this.
I'm gonna import a sprite real quick because I totally forgot.
You're good. You're good.
Again, Nicole, I'll be right back.
All right, let me give you ownership of this. You should have a sprite thing you can use. That.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm thinking very like Tinkerbell in that instead of talking, it just makes little like bell chime sounds.
It just appears and begins chiming.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Oh God.
No.
No.
Denied.
Just little Navi noises. All right. So you now have this ethereal sprite just kind of following you around now, doing whatever it is you ask it to. It's making happy little bell noises for the most part. Happy to be in the material plane. Ptolemy's just
Pleasure.
like, I'm not that annoying.
Pleasure to meet you, little sprite. It'll be good to have you along. All right.
Thatch is never here. He's constantly delivering mail. Poor Thatch.
That is my ritual taken care of. Downward, shall we?
I like how we haven't made a plan of how we're going to go about this, by the way. There's definitely people that isn't. Like, we can't just go shooting people on the side of the street. What's
Well,
the
we're
idea?
going to the Warrens, I believe.
Well, yeah, but I like we're fighting 22-ish people out of however many lives in the Warrens. How are we rooting them out?
Bombs.
Well, I think 6 of them died at the gate, remember?
I thought that was just 6 randoms.
Well, I thought a couple of them were Black Caravan members. I could be
Oh.
wrong.
Either way, we still need to root them out. They kind of just look like people.
Well, maybe if I offer another ceremony, we'll draw some to our...
Oh,
Uh,
God.
yeah,
Another
I'll be the
explosion.
bait.
I don't want to live through another. I don't have any more scrolls of vortex warp.
What? You're not down for your third explosion of the campaign, bro?
No. I lived through 2. That's enough.
Oh God, they're still adding items.
Oh God! Stop it.
I only added one. I only added one more.
All right. Well, you're still kind of in the market. So, do you guys want to form a plan, or do you just?
Say fuck it like we normally do.
We go down and we
Let's blow,
search.
blow up the Warrens.
Just
That's
Just kill everyone we see. Honestly.
This is the time I agree. We blow up the Warrens.
We're cleansing them.
Well, as potentially dangerous as it could be, I do think that another ceremony, so to speak, would draw a lot of attention, and it may draw out some of our quarry.
Bombs. As
I
long as
imagine
I'm
the
far
resources are not.
away from specifically you, sure.
That's fair.
I imagine the resources are not infinite. They had more people willing to explode themselves and resources to use on bombs. I don't know. The same plan twice feels odd.
Like we'd never expect it, see, but now we expect it. But now if we double,
Well, if you
But
all would like to keep a
exploding
safe
a person
distance,
costs a person, as well as the resources to make the bomb.
again, if you all would like to keep your distance, I do have the means to survive another bomb.
great.
Uh,
I believe in you. I love how our choice of how to deal with it is, yeah, we can just throw you into a bomb. You're fine. I agree with the plan. We're doing it.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
I'll
think
make the necessary preparations.
It's not me and the bomb.
All right. The necessary
word.
preparations, Death Ward.
That's the necessary.
If things go sideways, I'll at least, hopefully, kind of survive.
I imagine us being a bit more vigilant about those potentially wanting to
Wait.
take our lives.
To be fair, we haven't advertised a whole lot, so if people randomly come up to us,
This
that's
is
some
it's two birds. We get the word out, and we find those unreceptive to it and unreceptive to us.
or too receptive and really want to get to us.
As a side note, did any of you all look at the ideas that I put in the game discussion for like tenets of Kylos's cult slash faith?
No.
Son of a bitch. I spent so much time on that last session and like the days prior.
I like it. I did read them.
I read them for sure, and I
Good
thought you
person.
were. I thought you were fucking cooking. My
Right?
favorite.
Did I read them
my-
at one point? Maybe. Have I completely forgot all of them? Yup.
Fair enough.
Renewal begins with the will to continue. It's like fire, bro.
Like I said, I thought you were fucking cooking.
There we go.
My favorite part is where it says "cleanse the cruel and corrupted," and I was just my first thought was, "Damn, he's finna ice the shit out of this guy."
All right, so that will be the basis of the sermon then, Mr. DM.
All right, so where are we going? Where are we going to have this sermon?
The pit.
Somewhere down in the Warrens that is in relatively as open an area as we can find, so my companions here can find a means of observation without being in direct line of sight,
Well,
hopefully
something's going to
keeping me
happen before
alive.
you even enter the Warren, so let's go and just do that.
Fair
Oh.
enough.
Another bomb person.
They wish to see you.
All right, so you begin heading. Basically, the Warrens are just the tunnels that are set into the cliff face when you go between the docks and the city center or cliffside. And once you start entering those tunnels, and it's just a hodgepodge. It's just a maze. So easy to get lost in. Nobody really wants to live there. The people who live there are just kind of stuck living there. But there is a main few entrances, and by those main few entrances, there are guard posts that monitor people coming in and out, because there is a lot of black market smuggling going on. And is next to one of those sort of rocky holes in the cliff that lead into the Warren tunnels, where you're going to find a group of guards that are going to stop you. In particular, it's a rather large, medium size, obviously, but large is in just like burlish and bulky, a barrel-chested orc. Kind of walks up to you with a couple of guards. So are you guys the saints from nowhere?
We are indeed.
Yeah, all the guards here have been told to keep a lookout for you. Don't know why I gave him Ekin Grell's voice, but hey, here we are.
Well, we certainly appreciate it. Hopefully, we cause no trouble for anyone, especially for y'all.
He nods. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I'm here to answer and kind of answer any questions and be a liaison between you and there. You've never been to the Warrens, as far
That
as
is
I
correct.
know. All right. Well, my name's Sergeant Breakbeat. Pleasure to meet you.
Well met, Sergeant.
All right. So, do you know what you're heading into at all? Any of you grew up here? I think you grew up here, Points. I remember seeing your face.
Yeah. Yes, I have an idea what we're expecting.
It's just a hive of scum in there.
Perhaps villainy as well.
All right. Well, I work the tunnel, so I'm going to tell you kind of like the who's who. There's really only a handful of businesses in there. The main one is probably going to be the tavern. It's the Nod Tankard. It's kind of in the middle of the entire Warrens. You follow any tunnel long enough, and you're going to get there eventually. Can't miss it. As for Warren's elders, there's an old squirrel person who kind of has some leeway with the locals. Their name is Taika. Are you guys taking notes? I hope you're taking notes. I feel like I'm just talking to a wall here.
We're taking notes.
Like a
How
Alright.
would one spell
Tavern.
Taika?
They're kind of there's no real look, we don't really go in there. We kind of just do raids. It's not exactly safe in there. Cops literally admitting that they don't do their job in front of you.
Well,
Understandable.
is there a mildly open area even in front of the tavern where I might be able to conduct a bit of a sermon?
There's nothing open in the Warrens. That's why they're called the Warrens. It's all
Fair
tunnels. I think the largest one is about 15 feet wide. Yeah, you can be real cramped in there, by the way. Anyway, do you guys want like the who's who, or are you guys just gonna play this by ear?
The who's who might be nice.
Please, information.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look, Warren folk really don't like outsiders, but there's probably a few you could talk to. Like I said, there's an old squirrel lady who is kind of an elder. She might be able to get you a leeway with the common people. I don't really know how it works there, but all I know is if we have any problems, we usually go to Taika first. If you're looking,
Is that the old squirrel lady?
yeah, that's the squirrel elder.
And where can we find her?
You can usually find her at the bottom of the Warrens, the lower Warrens, picking mushrooms. She kind of sells tea there.
Yo.
But most of the people who are anybody kind of hang out in the Nod Tankard. The
All
Quick
right.
Whiskers kind of knows everybody. Her name's Sibylle. She runs the place. There's a few other people in there, but mostly the ones you're going to want to talk to are Sibylle. And well, really, I'd just start with Sibylle. She runs the tavern. Everybody talks to her.
It's a good a place as any to start then.
All right. Also, I will check you for drugs when you exit, so try not to bring any contraband back into the city.
Okay.
Understood.
Thank
And
you.
above table, do you guys think it'd be a good idea to let the guards know there's a remnant of the Black Caravan somewhere floating about?
I feel like they're not going to do anything. They just said that they don't like going in there.
But should they at least be warned that there may be some extra characters causing problems?
My thought is, dragon leader of the city knows. If the guards needed to know, they would have been told already.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile, the sergeant's like, so what's this about anyway? Why are you guys going in there? Aren't you like nobles or something now?
Yes, but we're also sharing the tenets of Kylos.
Ah, you're preaching.
Indeed.
Well, Father, don't let me get in your way. Steps aside.
Oh, I'm not quite there yet. I'm just in training, as it were. Enters stage 2 of seminary school.
You are the head preacher of our faith, so I do believe you're moving past training rather quickly.
All right, fine. High priest in training.
High priest in progress. HPIP.
Right, where shall we head first? Taiko
Well-
or Samir?
Probably Shibboleth. Or Shibboleth. If we head to the Nod Tanker, we'd probably get some more info.
Mhm.
And that's where I'm sure the collection of the people will be. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to talk to Taika first, just so, if need be, she can bend an ear or two.
Yes. Improve our favor with those who might not be as accepting of us, especially considering we are now nobility.
Outsiders and nobility, yes.
I'd say the more the Black Caravan risks folks, the more they're likely to believe in what we're doing. You know, not blowing them up.
So was that a vote to go see Taiko or not to?
Let's go see Taika.
Okay.
I'm
All
done.
right. So you
You go
enter
first.
the Warrens, and this is the first time you've really entered the Warrens properly. It doesn't take long for just the light of radiance to disappear. The tunnels here are narrow, crisscrossed with these vertical shafts that lead up and down to other tunnels. There's a lot of folk down here. Like I said, there's a lot of, I guess what you would, if you would derogatorily call the vermin folk. A lot of rat, mouse, like squirrel people in general. Few insect people here. Just kind of the outcasts of like general society. Tend to call this place home, and it's packed. What light you do get is mostly from either dim lantern light or bioluminescent fungi. There's also bioluminescent sunfish, which are kept in these large, just like fish bowls, hanging in nets. Then you can watch as like rat people like climb up and like deposit fish food in them every once in a while.
Do the
Um,
people seem to appreciate the light or not like the light?
they seem to appreciate the light because they like to see color as well.
All right.
They like colors.
I mean, most of them could probably see dark vision, which is shades of black and white, but it's just black and white. Unfortunately, everywhere you go, just because of how packed it is, you're constantly moving through people, bumping into people. Everywhere you just hear scratching, whispering, the sounds of movement, the sounds of life. It is claustrophobic but alive. And people are just giving you the eye. There's a lot of really guarded stares, seemingly a lot of communal distrust to outsiders as people are pretty much immediately giving you space. Not physical space, there's none of that to be had, but social space. And everywhere, when you start getting into the more like lived in places, everywhere you can see signs of hardship. Um, you just see people sharing small amounts of food with large amounts of other people just because there's not a lot of food going around. When what repairs you do see are pretty much makeshift and hodgepodge. And like I said, everybody is kind of dour and guarded. And you make your way through all this down into the cold under tunnels, following very loose directions that Sergeant Breakbeat gave you. And you find yourself in a large tunnel just covered in mushrooms of all shapes and sizes. Most of them are about a foot tall, with like 3 foot long, 3 foot diameter, um, actual like mushroom caps. And just standing in this garden is just a handful of vermin folk, and then one old squirrel lady who's just singing a happy little song as she's tending a mushroom garden. Let me go and just put you in the
Mushroom garden.
I don't have a scene for this. I have a generic Warren scene, though, so we'll just activate that. It's impossible to
Generic
find what I had in
romance.
my head, so this will have to do.
This is about what I pictured.
This gives me Underworld, Rise of the Lincoln vibes.
Yep.
So eventually, you do find the older squirrel lady who's just tending her mushroom garden. Looks hunched over, leaning on a cane, wearing just a very patchworked dress sewn together from various other dresses, but done in a pretty artful way. She knows how to thrift, basically. Probably spent her whole life doing it.
DM,
Yes.
these tunnels, how tall are they?
Most are sub, like, a lot of them are like sub 6 feet. Like, you actually have to kind of bend down in
Yeah,
quite a
that's what
few
I.
of them. These are mostly made for like the rat folk and the skull folk and the people who are kind of almost forced to live down here because they just can't find better accommodations on the surface.
No, I figured. Do, 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 do. I'll kind of mention to the group as we're kind of like before we approach Taika. Um, these people live in squalor and darkness and have to fight for food. I think we need to figure a way to make their lives better. Maybe it's more bioluminescent fish or food.
I will say that's a change that requires a bit of a something that for 5 fresh octori, I feel like might be a bit above our ability currently.
We could tithe away some of the crab meat.
We could, we could. I, it's just the amount of people we've passed down here. I don't know. I don't know how much of an influence we could make.
Any influence in any small amount when it comes to people who know how to survive on nothing makes a hell of a lot of difference, more than you know. But
No, I
again,
fully understand, but it's- I, I'm worried more squabbling ensues, fighting for the few resources we are able to provide, and without proper jobs to keep them working and maintaining these resources. I mean, we could potentially hire more crews from the down here to give job, but again, it feels like such a small a drop in the pond.
agreed. I'll continue crouchedly to approach Taika.
The old,
Um,
like, squirrel woman kind of turns when you get close enough so it's realized that you're approaching her.
my lady, if you wouldn't mind, would you happen to be Taika?
The squirrel lady, like, shuffles forward and kind of nods her. Oh, how are you doing, dearies? I'm Taika, you've been told, yeah?
Mm.
What brings you down here so low, so crouching all small, like in these little tunnels?
Oh, well, me and my friends here are seeking to spread a word of faith here. We've come to ask you a couple of questions, mainly my friends, but just a conversation, and then hopefully a sermon, if you'd allow us.
Is that all you've come by, dearie, just to say a few words to the people?
Uh,
Well,
The
the-
best
the
way of
guards out
doing it.
front. The guards out front also mentioned that you have a way with the people, and we know that outsiders are not always well received.
She looks at you, her whiskers like twitching twitching slightly with the movements of her mouth. It's dangerous down here, laddies, for you guys. It's not a good place to be right now.
Are there additional problems?
She almost scoffs.
I can understand that you have
It's the Warrens,
constant
dearie.
problems.
We're always full of problems.
What is going on right now specifically?
Just a little unbalancing of the humors, they would say, I think, dearies. Most of us just want to be left alone, go about our lives.
Hmm.
But now we got you people coming down here, riling people up.
Who is unbalancing? Others like us?
There's always others like you. People come down here wanting to say a few words, but only when it matters to them in some way. Only if they get something from us. So what do you want from us?
Well, if we're being frank, there are two things. One, we truly do want to spread the word of Kylos, you may or may not have heard. And the other, there's been word that some Black Caravan members may be skulking about. And we'd like to remove them before they cause any harm to you or the rest of the people.
I'm not sure if you've heard, but one blew themselves up above world
Old
in order to
fellow
try to hurt
did.
folks.
An old friend of mine did, yes, I recall. He wasn't long for this world anyway, I think, before they got to him. Went out on his own terms, he did, dearie. So what exactly do you want to know? And I'll tell you what I can. But what are you going to do for us? What are you
Whatever
going to
we
do for
can.
me?
We were just talking about that before we came to saw you. We're not sure exactly what you guys all want. But please make an offer. We are willing to give things. Any help we can.
Food looks to be of need. We could facilitate aid packages.
So you
We're
would
also
send us food down here in the dock, put us away, a little well fed, but still out of the way, none to save. You have to
Is
Well,
there
understand, my people are angry. We've been put down here with no way to make a living for years and years.
well, there,
Now, it's all coming fruit.
there was an idea.
Just the
Um,
one.
well, yes, yes, truthfully, yes, just the one. There was an idea. Lady Zara here said we could possibly offer you jobs as crabbers, have you join the crabbing guild for us and work for us.
And
We paid.
perhaps having people hired by the Octori uh, from the Warrens could inspire more of those around to in turn offer jobs, inspiring change for not just those hired, but all those around. It is not an easy thing, a sort of institutionalized change that would make lives better down here. But we are in a privileged position to potentially do something about it.
And what position is that in, dearie? What position are you in?
Well, I believe I mentioned before, we are freshly appointed Octori. Uh,
I don't know what that means.
we are new nobles of the city, uh, given a piece of the great crab to uh,
Farm and harvest.
yes,
And so you can hire people, yeah. But
yes.
But the Crabbers Guild won't hire any of us. They say we soil ourselves as we move, like the vermin that we share forms with. Too much of a
What?
safety issue, they say. Health and safety.
I imagine they are not correct.
No, it is one of the million ways that they keep us down here, working only the jobs that they let us make.
Well, I'm sure with a writ of support you would be able to change that.
We do have a bit of an ear with the great dragon that rules these people. Should things turn out poorly, perhaps mention that his people, his treasures, are being mistreated. But I am inclined to offer those positions, even should the guild not enjoy that prospect. I don't know if the rest of you agree that sort of discrimination that would allow a whole people to be oppressed down in these warrens is not something that I would like to stand for, let alone our uh, burgeoning new faith with its tenets of helping and being beacons of light to others.
Indeed.
It's cruelty, and it's fine in sense, and I will not stand for it.
She thinks for a moment. The silence kind of dragging on as she's pondering, her whiskers and ears twitching, opposite sides each time. If you could get the, if you could get the Crabbers Guilds to start hiring us freely, that would that would that would do a lot. That would do a lot. If you hire us yourselves, 100 jobs or so would get you loved by everyone here, I think. But you have to understand, if you don't go through the guild, they will fight you. They control the boats. They control they control everything.
We're back to negotiating with the guild.
Well,
I'm
Wouldn't
sure
be
we
our
can
first time.
yeah. Figure a way through that.
we've got a little wait now. This is the time to throw it about.
The guild wants to make money. I should do so on our terms. Well, hopefully agreed upon terms, but I don't see why they. There are advantages to having folk like you working for them. They're smaller than most, right?
Yes, we can get into the heart to reach places that the big folk can't. Like your friend, points to Zoran.
Indeed, you can.
Well, I did not expect to hear these words today. I hope that you are not here just to play tricks on an old squirrel.
Not our intent.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on. And then I'll tell you everything once I hear what's going on your end, if that is fair. I'm not very good at this. I don't negotiate with people often.
That seems like a very fair negotiation. A bit for now and a bit for later.
Well, when you break the Warren's people down, there's really only two groups. There's most of us who just want to get by, making whatever living we can, to give whatever life we can to us and our loved ones. But then you have the ones who are angry, the ones who resent our place, the ones who fight back. And we've been living in this tug-of-war between these two groups for some time. Until recently. And that's where I think that the black caravaneers came in. And now I think the angry ones are gaining sway. There's more angrier people every day down here. I feel
What are the
like
possibilities of their anger?
well, nobody's talking about outright violence and revolt, but if these black caravaneers are really trying to kill the city, well, if you get people angry enough, they'll do anything.
Like blow
Well,
themselves up and then call it their
Like,
own way?
like blow themselves up. Like burn the world and themselves in it so long as they get their revenge. Yes, I've seen it.
we offer something else.
That is up to you to offer that something else.
Hmm.
I believe that is what we are trying to do.
Talk to your guilds. Talk to your dragon. And let me know the big words that they say to literal me.
Well, you have our words. You stay in good health in the meantime.
Do you think it's prudent to talk to Sibel from Nod Tankard?
Well, it doesn't hurt, but I feel like this is likely the most receptive welcome we're going to get down here.
Perhaps. Sibel might be, says connected, might be able to start spreading the word that there's opportunity for something else other than complacency or anger.
Yes. I think that's a fair place to start. And it's seeming like our intent is to offer opportunity regardless of whether the guild agrees to it or not. I think ideally we convince them somehow, but
Aika, if I may, by your estimations, how many would you say are ready and able to work?
Hundreds, I would say.
100 or hundreds plural?
Oh, I don't know the exact number, dearie, but I would say probably more than one. Closer to 2 or 3.
Okay,
I've never been good with numbers.
that's quite all right, dear.
4 people show up.
100, 200, 300, 400 people.
Hey, you get a rat. You get a squirrel. We all get squirrels. My lady Taika, if I might add something, I am not a negotiator. By all means, you have admitted yourself that you are not. I am a warrior. But if I do say so myself, you have argued fairly well for your people. And we will do as best as we can and give you our word that we will try to inspire prosperity.
She does it. I just thank you for trying. We don't have many people come up from the surface, and very little of them try to actually help us. Most just deal in drugs, vice, and murder. But I can't talk
As a
too much about the last thing. It does provide precious food.
as a show of good faith, is there something that we can help you with immediately?
I like the adventurer show. You got a quest? Quest? Quest?
I got some
Mayonnaise?
more.
How about we offer mayonnaise?
Can offer
Yeah.
many. It is more of an aioli, unfortunately. Or fortunately,
Hey,
depending on how you
truffle
look at it.
aioli, man.
Right now, the greatest thing affecting our people is the systemic uh, hatred for the vermin folk, as they call us. I think
Yes.
that is enough for now.
Yes.
Looks at group. Well, do you think there's room for a few at the crab tree? Bring some of the people up
It is a
and
place to start.
True.
give
I
them a
don't
chance
know what
to.
positions we're looking for currently, but
Do I
waiters,
smell?
waitresses,
Do I
and the
smell an IHOP brewing?
like.
International House of Rat Cakes.
You're just replenishing all the rat folk cultists you killed in the first episode.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes. You figured out our plan.
All right. Come back with good news and I'll have a gift for you. A precious mushroom I've been growing in my garden.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
I have no idea what it does. You're more of a test subject than anything, but it's magical, so.
Hell yeah. Magical things, I don't know what it does. My specialty.
Dungeons
gimme,
and
gimme.
Dragons. Eat this mushroom and tell me if you die.
There was another
Deal.
defiler shard in this mushroom.
The
Well,
defiler of spores.
before we go,
Drug.
would it be in our best interests and possibly yours to remove the black caravan before we leave?
Oh, I don't know where they are, dearie. They're hiding something frightful down here. Somebody's protecting them.
Theoretically, if we get the new people to our side, they stop protecting them, and we can get them. Go.
Sounds as good a plan as any.
I think we have to be wary of Sybil. Or at least her establishment.
Quite possibly.
First of all, rude.
I think more than anything, it's the people whom we might encounter while we're at her establishment that may overhear or pass on information. I feel like with the amount of eyes down here, we've likely already been spotted.
Word may pass around, yes. If any of the Black Caravan want to confront us directly, well, let them try. But the angry ones, maybe
Don't want a bomb in my face again. Don't let them
Not
try. Don't
be-
do it.
they may not be. Yeah, they may not be willing to hear a message without proof.
Yes. I think spouting platitudes and preaching religion is can come off as an affront when there's no grace to be found behind it. And I worry that preaching without being able to back up any of our promises or be able to show that we practice what we preach in turn could lead to more problems than solutions.
Very well.
Unfortunately, I believe that we might have to go talk to Coralgan again.
Yes.
We love talking to them. What do you mean?
It always makes
Poralgan
me
and the
talk to them
guild.
at all. Yes.
Well, Taika, thank you very much for your time. We'll get started on that matter right away, and when we have some good news, we shall return.
She nods her old, graying red squirrel head. Oh, thank you very much, dearie. I can't wait. Good news on your return. She reaches up and pats one of her particularly fat, like toadstool, like toadstools. I gotta get back to my garden, though. Lot of work going in to feed these people.
Understood.
She slowly
Well.
shuffles off back into her garden.
Looks like it's time to go.
So are we talking to Sabine and trying to figure out more about what's going on, or are we going straight to Krolgen and the guild?
Well, we don't have much to work off of, so I leave that up to you all.
Might be good to get a lay of the land, but also could be dangerous.
Truth be told, I'd rather talk to Korlkin right now.
I feel digging any deeper without knowledge of any allies on our side, again, lead to false information, us tipping our hand before it's ready.
Could also lead to a fight with all of the Warrens.
Yes.
Mhm. And truth be told, if we go to Sybil and get into an altercation, I don't want to end up killing anybody. Truthfully.
We may end up with a very negative reputation before we've had a chance to begin.
Exactly.
I think the question that follows then is, do we go to Krolgen first, go to the boss and get a writ to hopefully influence change, or do we try to effect change ourselves and then go after if it doesn't go our way?
I
Well,
feel we bring the guilds Korlgen. We have a conversation all together.
Does Corrigan employ non-guild members?
I don't think it's Korlgen who employs them. I think
Feels
the
the
hunting.
guild is a separate entity within his city, is more
Yeah,
my knowledge of it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way, the noble way to do it, is to put somebody in front of a noble and try to strong arm him into it. I mean, it's
Maybe we
not
should
like
deal with Corrigan first, though, as leverage.
if we try to go to the guilds first and are unsuccessful and then go to Corrigan afterwards, it's going to seem very, what's the term, mom and popish. We didn't get the answer we wanted, so we went to
a
the
higher
next
power.
one. Yes.
I do think
Besides,
getting our hand in order before presenting it is the smart play.
Yes. A little more backing to have a firmer stance.
so guilds first then, or Korlgen?
Sounds like Corrigan first.
Krolgen, yes.
Heard?
I think we have more pull with Corrigan. He wants our protection.
And us being invested in the city is exactly what he wanted. And that is what we're doing now, is investing in the city and its people.
Agreed.
Saunter back on up.
And so our group heads up through the Warrens, out through the tunnels. Sergeant Breakbeast is watching it pass. It's like kind of like waves, like in that kind of wave where it's like, hopefully they stop and tell me what they're doing. I presume you don't, and just keep walking by.
Turn out our pockets real quick. No drugs.
Turn out your pockets, no drugs. Spots the bag of holding, doesn't check it anyway. And eventually you find it. You make your way back to the Bronze Spire. In that lavishly appointed waiting room that you find yourself waiting for hours in once again. There's no elevator music. It's just like you hear the distant, faint noises of like a bard, like playing in some distant other waiting room. But yeah, seeing Corrigan's not a quick affair. He's got a bit of a billet. But you are new Arcterii. He is putting you to work, so he does come see you after, we'll say, like 3 hours. And you once more find yourself sitting in that office. He's once more kind of lounging in his chair looking at you like, what now? He's not saying that, but that's the look. As the camera just pans over each one of you sitting in a chair, just like,
Hi, Dad.
what brings you to me this time, Octerii?
Well, we've done as you asked and become invested in your city, your great city. Um, it seems the people of the Warrens are being heavily influenced by the remnants of the Black Caravan. And we would like to do something to improve the living conditions of the Warrens, thus gaining their trust. And hopefully locating the Black Caravan as a result, and uh, being able to expunge them. Uh, to do that, we would like to begin offering more opportunities to the people in the Warrens, be it jobs or housing or whatever have you. And we were hoping for some backing from a higher power as we spoke to the guild about this matter.
Ponders for a moment.
It's a very large, untapped workforce.
The relationship between a ruler and the guilds is a delicate one, nestled in the promise of profits. I generally do not interfere directly with their standards, and in return, they manage my crab and fill my coffers.
I think even a simple writ of approval or the like would suffice. It is simply prejudice is also something that runs deep and is hard to influence. And having a power such as yours at our backs may help us combat said prejudice a bit more effectively, especially with the promise of coin to the guild. Um,
Do you wish to help these people, or do you simply wish to expedite your investigation?
I think the answer is both. Um, these are people oppressed, and if we can change that and bring more prosperity to the city, then it is something I will happily do.
Do you tell him of your investigation so far, like the actions you've done and whatnot?
I don't think we're hiding it.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
explicitly asked for details on the investigation. I was literally just thinking about it before we got in here. I was like, I have a book to talk to his like liaison.
I am told that you entered the Warrens, talked to one individual, did no follow up, gathered no proof that the Black Caravan is there, did no follow up investigation, simply talked to one person.
It
Such
felt
was you moved by the plight of these people that you abandoned your duties to race here and ask for change. Admirable in its own way. I presume you are willing to put your coin where your mouth is.
Zara will nod and look to the rest of the group.
Of course.
I will not directly order the guild to do anything. That would put a strain on our burgeoning relationship that would have short-term gain but long-term repercussions. I wish a more cordial, unbusiness relationship with them in the future. I will, however, write a letter stating that I wish to experiment with using the denizens of the Warrens in manual, crab-related labor. Now, give me a persuasion check. You have advantage, I presume.
I do be good at this. And persuasion is actually not one I have proficiency in, but I'm still good at it.
Do not worry, you
I just
have my
have
inspiration if you need it.
raw rosy charisma.
Is that an advantage?
Hey, 23. Let me roll it again.
Do you feel like you could get higher?
I mean,
It is 420.
23 is real solid. Rolling
I-
higher than a 17 is
I have inspiration. If you want it, you can have it.
The
I
plight
think-
of human. Please, somebody take my inspiration.
I well, because it's a
good.
yeah. I think I'm good.
If you're fine with it, that's fine. I'm just offering.
15%
well, it's more
chance
like
to roll better.
is inspiration choose the higher option, or is it a reroll stuck with the new option? Is more where I'm at.
I just know it to be a reroll.
All right. So he's just like, I will write them. I'm not going to do his voice because it's slow. I will write them a letter explaining that I wish to experiment in using Warren's denizens for labor. It will be your job to convince them of this. I suggest offering them a significantly larger cut of the proceeds to go against their own hiring practices.
We shall do just that.
He looks at you. Good luck.
Thank you. I hope the having your wind in our sails will influence this deal positively.
He thinks for a moment, as if he's going to say something, but he doesn't. You may continue on your investigations. It's a dismissal, basically.
Yes, a bow and then we leave.
My man said, "Get out of my house, man."
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Yippee! We get to talk business.
Oh, yes, yes.
I can't wait to talk business to business.
I barely know what's
people.
happening. I just am asking for things, and that's kind of where I'm at. Would we have the
Isn't
writ already? Are we waiting for it to be sent?
Isn't that the start of negotiations? Just asking for things.
True.
Give me. Give me now.
So may I have?
Onward to the next step, to the guild. Get
Yep.
these proceedings moving along as quickly as possible.
Whoa!
Yep.
Do that.
All right, you find yourself standing in that square with the three massive buildings of basically the three guilds that make up the actual Crampers guilds, and you're walking in to the Harvesters Guild to talk to Goreth, the Walrus man you had talked to earlier, who is an operator in the Crampers unit. You make your way through the hallways, the wood paneling, the lavishly decorated rooms, and find yourself into a rather more Spartan, especially compared to the Bronze Spire. But it's Goreth the Walrusman's room, so they're well appointed. But after leaving the Bronze Spire, everything looks poor, to be honest. That place is pretty lavish. And you're talking to the fat walrus man, who's once again has his hands folded on his belly, as he's leaning back in a thick, overly padded chair. We presume you had to wait a little while to meet him, but he's pouring drinks. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Dr. so soon, but Well, I wasn't expecting this. What brings you back to my offices?
Well, we have a bit of a lucrative business opportunity to present you with. Um,
I do love lucrative and business,
yes.
especially in the same sentence.
Uh, we've been discussing with our good dragon Krolgan.
Lord
We
Corrigan,
found a new
yes, yes.
Yes, we've discovered a new well, discovered is a strong word. We found a new line of labor.
Oh,
To be
eyes narrow a little bit. A new pool of labor. Go on.
yeah, yes. And then Dora will pass the writ and continue talking. But it seems there is a entire workforce that seems unused in this city. And it looks like Krolgan would love your help in the opportunity to expand that workforce and make it work for us.
Go and give me a persuasion check, just a normal one.
I'll use a luck for this.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
I was like, can't get much better than 19.
And then it did.
He's kind of going through it. Oh, this won't go well at all. Guilds don't like new labor pools.
I understand a lot of change, a lot of issues. But more people means more tasks they can be put to, but potentially more efficient work. They're very eager.
Greater work can be accomplished.
Yeah, but they're... He sighs, looking at the paper.
It.
This is a hard situation you've put me in. Corrigan wants to experiment, but my guild charter says that we aren't permitted to allow any of the vermin peoples into the crab. It
How
cheapens
do we
our
change the
labor
charter?
pools and will reduce what we can negotiate for in future contracts.
And if it's a matter of money, we're willing to front some of that cost where we can. I
If they're part
understand
of
those are a difficult thing to finagle.
if they're part of your guild, though, then don't you get to set the rates at which they're hired at? You can even call them specialty.
It's
can do
not only
things-
that, but there's only so much crab, because right now we have crews running every leg but one. Well, two, because your crew hasn't been running yet. We're still excavating and prospecting and seeing what the blood is.
Well, we're not looking for whole crews to be changed overnight.
And it's an
Just a
opportunity
start.
to get to that last leg.
Yes. Perhaps there's room for them in other places of the other guilds.
How many of these? How many of these people are you wanting to hire?
What is your current workforce?
Well, usually it takes a crew of about 100 to 200 to run a leg.
I have
Add in some
hundreds down there.
Add in some extras for getting to some hard to reach places. Requires more yield. You could add maybe 10 to each of the crews.
And if we're looking to open a whole nother leg,
Or
then
two.
yes, we do have the people to crew them.
How many legs on the crab? Because
8 legs,
I'm
2
dumb.
claws.
8 legs. 2 claws. And are they doing the claws as well?
Yeah, that's the nobility that's one step up above you, is the claw lords.
The claw lords, okay. But they've got union crews probably as well.
Yeah, they do.
So if we said 10% of each crew can be increased because of increased yield, and there's 8 legs and 2 claws, and it's 100. You said it was how many?
It's
100 per
usually
crew.
about between 100 to 200 people to run a full crew.
So we're talking about, let's say, 150 times 10, 1,500. 10% of that is 150 rat folk. If they had no crews of their own, if they were just additions to get to the places that regular-sized folk couldn't reach.
Odd way to experiment. I mean, it does please the Lord Coralgan. And it's just 10% of them.
You can even charge higher contract rates because you get more yield.
It's always nice to be on Krolgan's good side.
The health and safety guys aren't gonna like this at all.
What is unsafe about small folk?
He gives you a look.
No, please say it out loud.
No judgment here.
He's doing
Please
everything
enlighten
but
us.
say it out loud. He's a professional.
It's only us in the room.
Only us in the room. You can say all the bad things.
Click my magical recording pen.
Speak up
Surely
into this this box real quick.
We got him.
Look, if
Sure,
Coralgan
yeah.
wants an experiment, we can give him an experiment. How about we hire your crew? And we just hire all these people, put them just on your crew, see how they handle that. And if they can work your crew well, we'll spread them out to the others.
As long as we have enough people to properly teach them. You can't just throw it all without them not knowing anything.
No,
No,
we'll
they
train
need to
them.
be onboarded,
We'll
trained,
give them
and-
everything they need to succeed, but this way, all the health and safety people, we don't have to worry about contaminating each leg. If they're really worried about it, they'll only contaminate yours. We will need to take a larger percentage, however,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
to sweeten the
Speak as
pot.
doable. Not too much large, as all of the risk is falling squarely on our shoulders as the new Octaria. This is the only leg that they have the potential to upset. And a new revenue source for you as well.
With the potential for higher yields, though.
Seems like only upsides on your end.
We can invest that money in greater health and safety protocols.
It's like you haven't answered every one of my arguments. And a 26
Like all of-
persuasion.
It's like all of your arguments are rooted in prejudice and not actual logic.
But they're gross.
But you have you?
But they're gonna take our jobs.
Whoa.
Look, this won't
That's a
be
legitimate union
popular.
thing, by the way.
But I could
But,
swing it with one of you. I could swing it with one of yours leg. With your leg. We'll have to see where it works out. But everybody's gonna look. You're not gonna make a lot of friends in the guild with this.
We understand. But making friends with Krolgan is of the utmost importance to us as well.
Do any of the guilds have a big dragon again?
All right. It was about, if I recall, look. It's gonna be probably. It's looking like it's gonna be 120 people to run your crew. If you really, like I said, nobody's gonna like it. They're smaller, so
more.
you might wanna get more.
That's where extra costs come from. Higher labor pool.
He looks down at all the papers work and all of this, like, Coralgan.
I'm hearing that we're signing it.
Hearing that we're hiring 200 people to do the job because we needed a little extra people because they're smaller.
All right, we'll have to iron out the details later. You get me 200 people. You get me 200 names, and make sure they're people who know how to write their name. Give me that much at least.
Sure.
Yes.
Give me 200 names signed in this book. He hands over like a thin book. And you'll have a crew.
200 workers in working condition, as you request.
And make sure they show up clean.
I will
Yes.
personally
There it is.
look at it. Don't you
We were
worry.
waiting for something.
I will personally bathe them myself if I have to. Don't worry.
Each one walks by, a prestidigitation goes
That's what I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
going to say. Hand them the paper to sign their name. Get pressed.
Well, as always, it's a pleasure doing business with you, and I look forward to returning with this book fully signed.
I'm gonna get so many disinvites from the weekend golf trips.
Yes.
Yes, but when you start
Probably.
making them more money, you'll be invited right back, all the more famous.
He's just looking down at the paper. I hope so. I really liked golf.
It's fine. When we line your pockets with gold, you won't be going to the golf weekends. You'll be fucking.
You'll be
Organizing.
fucking.
That's it.
You'll be fucking.
Hosting them.
You'll be organizing and hosting them.
Gareth nods his head. It's a pleasure doing business with you guys.
You're
Bring
welcome.
back the names in the next couple of days.
We'll do it immediately.
Prospecting's going good. Looks like the veins are not as big as we thought they'd be.
Mhm.
Good news.
Yay.
I need a drink. He just chugs his
Okay.
entire glass of whiskey.
That's funny. I'm sitting here with peanut butter whiskey myself.
I'm hearing that we're going back to the Warrens.
Spicy
promise
Reese's
for hope.
Pieces.
moving
just a
moving
promise for
rather
hope,
swiftly.
A promise for hope and expansion. Hope and opportunity.
A promise of hope sounds like a expansion in an MMORPG.
I was gonna say it sounds like one of our newest songs as the
Uh-huh.
nowhere.
It's a hymn.
And our Grunrod begging. Yeah.
A promise of hope. Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah.
Third Eye
Mr. Just-
Third Eye Blind presents.
Presents Rat Army.
Busting out the Joe Hill songs. Get real IWW on everybody.
Yeah, I think we're going back to me forgetting her name already. Taika. Yeah. Taika?
All right, this is a pretty good time to go. Just take our middle of the session breaks. Take our middle of the session break, and we'll come back. We'll
Didn't
come back
expect
to
all this
Taika.
capitalism, did you?
Or
Huh?
Taika. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I mean, what can you say when like the two rolls you get for persuasion are 25, 26? It's like,
We out here affecting institutional change, baby. We're turning this
Yeah.
world on its head.
Out
wonder
here
if you could
combating
do with-
prejudice and racism. Man.
Yeah.
Only if the world was actually like this.
oh, he is skimming so much off the top. Okay, I'll be right back.
Killing him.
Oh no. A virtual sphere happens to be in his office. No.
Lightning acid, fun.
Oh no. How much damage does he take? Does he?
Hopefully a walrus-sized amount of damage.
Only at minimum 60. Plus another 20. Man, I don't think actually. Oh my god, I can. Like, guys, I can just go in this sphere myself. I can be a bomb. I'll survive it.
I return.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I never
Hello.
leave.
I do sometimes.
I'm always here.
It's like I never leave. I see Catholic Zorn wanting those bracers of defense. Gallows, you got a +1 cloak of protection. You still don't have the highest AC.
Yeah.
You do have the second highest, though.
Well, just trying to hopefully maintain concentration. Every little bit helps. The less I get hit, and the better my con save, the better.
Absolutely, yeah.
My AC is silly. That's all I got.
Yours is the highest by 1. Yeah. Yours is 19, and Gallows is 18 now.
I thought about fighting for the cloak of protection, but I was like, I don't need it that bad. Also, I'm kind of broke.
We could just literally cut back to like you just breakdancing in front of 20 goblins.
yeah.
I need more AC. I need it all. Your lightning boy
So I
can
was
only
like-
cast lightning so much.
+1 shield, please.
Oh, armor I very rarely give out flat plus stuff. Usually it's armor, like
Fun.
shields do things. Same thing with swords too, like weapons, I mean. The plus stuff is usually only at the beginning, and then later on it's always stuff that does stuff.
Like fun things, yeah.
Well, that's kind of the other cool thing about the Sentinel Shield. It does the same thing as the Mace of Warning, and it's not an attunement item.
I think that's kind of why I liked the idea of a +1 shield, because those aren't attunement, and I'm already fighting for attunement slots.
Plus, the advantage on perception is always nice.
The Sentinel Shield, though, only provides the advantage to you, not to everybody in 30 feet.
True, but somebody else could hold the Morning Star,
Oh, yeah.
Not me. Don't look away.
and you wouldn't have to necessarily worry about being right next to me all the time.
Nope.
You know, like for
But
our
I-
sneaky encampment,
But I love being next to you all the time.
which is fine. If you want to hang out, hang out.
You get to see me up close and personal all the time.
Oh,
Shooting
yeah?
lightning. It's all I do. It's all I will do.
Every time you wake up, it's just Kalis 2 inches from your face. Hi.
Nah,
Good
Nothing
morning.
can stop me.
You're gone.
Is it
Like-
back?
I'm here.
I'm such a good sight to
Mhm.
see when you first
Yep.
wake up.
All right, so we're gonna say that took quite a bit of time, right? Like we kind of hit the high points. We did a very quick and dirty version, but like new contracts have to be drafted, paperwork has to be done, things have to be filed. The processes of institutionalized anything need to be followed through. So you do spend, like I said, like about 3 hours waiting for your meeting with Corrigan, which lasts like 5 minutes. And then you end up waiting probably like 20 minutes for your meeting with the Rawless man, and then end up spending 3 hours just doing paperwork with him. So we're gonna say it's probably like the
Yay.
next day you're going to the Warrens.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah, one day turnover on, hey, we've got started on getting rid of racism in the workplace.
Yeah, could you roll like 3d6? Each pip is a month. Okay, please roll. All right, so you're
My
doing
wife's
It's the
My
next
wife's work
day.
literally negotiated a contract, voted it in, and then started negotiating their next contract.
Oof,
Sounds
yeah, I
about right.
believe it.
Took 3 years to get it. Yeah.
Sounds like what my union guys are doing right now.
All right. So the next day, you go back into the Wardens. You find yourself meandering down that path, uh, once more standing face to face with Taika Model. So how did it go, dearies? How did your little visit with the Red Dragon and the Walrusman go?
We have approval. We need signatures, really. To begin, I think we've discussed around 150 people to start, or even more.
200. 200
200.
signatures.
200 signatures to start.
You are going
And
to be our exclusive workforce to begin with. And we're going to prove them wrong. And then the idea is that they could get 10% of each of their workforces additional to reach places. Your specialty folks.
She kind of
we
looks
just need
at
the
you, like her
signatures.
eyes, like going, like, "Oh, oh, by all behind the dead gods, I did not expect you to actually be successful in this endeavor. And only after a day. What did you say to the dragon?"
We care about
He,
his people.
we care about his people, and we have like-minded interests. So
You are also his people.
She like her whiskers are twitching. She's like her fingers are like kind of dancing. She's clearly excited. Like her cane is shaking. And she walks forward. Oh, this is the great news. People will be so rejoiced. Even just 200 less mouths to feed will do great for the Warrens. Well, please let me here. Let me help you get the names. She kind of starts moving forward.
I scan her to see if she had any bombs attached to her.
Immediately explodes.
Roll insight and persuasion right now.
Oh my god!
You know,
She's got a knife. Wait, it's D&D. Everybody has a knife.
I don't know she has a knife.
She could be stabbing you, and you'd be like, "What is that?"
That itches.
Spicy back scratcher. Okay. So no, she does not have. She does not have a bomb. She's not covered
Dang
in
it.
words. She's just happily. "Well, where do you need me to put the names? I can go through the people and start asking for younger ones who are good to work."
This would be perfect.
That would be great if you have some recommendations and can introduce us to some of the people.
You seem to know the people and know who might be willing and excited to be a member of the workforce. We wouldn't want to kind of wander around shouting, "We have jobs!" and incite a negative response.
Oh, no, allow me. I'll help you any way I can. I can take, if you have a list or someplace, I can get a list of people for you. Good, clean people that won't embarrass you or risk anything foul happening.
That would be wonderful.
Yes.
Good.
do you mind if we also meet with them?
I
think it's
expect
first.
you to meet with them. I'll gather them
Great.
somewhere. When do you need to meet with them and when?
I mean, that's a question for you. I think. What's the best place to do that?
Oh, there's not a lot of room down here for that many people. Do you know? Do
We
you
can
have any?
head
Do you
out.
know of any
and
establishments up top that can
Yeah.
hold 200?
We can go to
I guess?
ours.
The
I
crab
mean,
tree.
Crabtree. I mean, we have a nice. I don't know if it can fit 200 people, but we definitely have a road outside too that we can just stalk out of. But I mean, we can fit a good lot of you.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, promised free breadsticks. Now look what's happening.
Unlimited breadsticks, Milton.
It's all backfiring.
Put a
All
hand
right,
to
Tyke is decided.
Gallo's shoulder. I lean in and be like, "You and I can be guards. We'll have to look, see if anyone is a plant." I'll just whisper that to him.
Oh, thank you so much. Here, yeah, I gave it. I promised I'd give this to you. And she pulls out a small, little planter pot with a very, very, very brightly glowing, rainbow-colored fungi, just happily swaying in a non-existent breeze in the middle. I was saving it for a potion, but if any one of you want to eat it, I'm sure it does something amazing.
I love eating random things.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Artemy, would you be able to identify that, maybe?
I will try my best. I'll take the.
Various substances that I can consume. My favorite.
You're going to identify it. It is called a magic mushroom. It has a
Yep.
random effect. When
Brother,
Fantastic.
give me it now.
This is gambling.
Oh no!
I love gambling. Let me do it.
Let's
I'm
go
like,
gambling.
I'm not sure I trust Kylus. Do we trust Kylus? Should he eat
We
it?
trust me. Hey, if I die, that's a defiant god. We did it.
Who knows when or what this mushroom will do?
I will know right now. Give me it.
Why would we do it right now? I did. I feel
Let's
like
go into a large, unadorned space where if you explode, you will not take out people with you.
Hell yeah.
my assumption was we would eat it in pitched combat in hopes that it has some sort of effect that might help us. But eating it in a random
That
place and just
sounds
having
even
fun with it.
more scary. What do you mean? What if it explodes and I die?
Well, if it explodes and you die, you were likely going to do that when you weren't in combat. So at least we had you there.
I don't want to hurt you guys with my explosions.
Not like he's gonna run headfirst into an enemy eating some fungus.
Yeah, that is what I do. You know, despite me just saying I'm always next to Gallo.
Mhm.
Eat it when you win. Eat it when you win.
No.
No,
Maybe it'll
No,
make
I-
your hair blue or something. I don't know.
I'm keeping this on me until we can get to a safe place
Okay.
to experiment.
It's now a safe.
I'll just give him a wink.
All right, she hands you the psychedelic flower. I'll spread the word that you're helping us and try to get the locals to like you more. But it'll take a few days if you don't stay away until the danger is completely gone. There will still be people that don't like you, of course. We still have many people who are angry, but once word spreads around, more people will be willing to help you, I think, than staying silent.
Sounds good.
I think
If that's what
this
you
is
think
going
we
to be a
should
big
do.
change for both the people that we are talking to as well as the people you are. So we understand it may take time. You did say you maybe had more information now that we.
Yes, I think I know who some of the people who are stirring up, making people angrier are. We have some locals, disenfranchised people who just, well, they're tired of being the bottom rung. I have some names of people you might be interested in.
Cannot say I blame them, but yes, I think we would be interested.
You have descriptions as well.
All I do, yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Well, I know that they call themselves the Gnashing Teeth. They're just like a group of just radicals who want to bring the institution down, they say. And they really, well, they're usually not too violent, but something's been pushing them lately and they're getting angrier. They're run by an old boy I used to know named Brendan Cash, but everybody calls him Iron Bite.
spell it for us, yeah.
I've given up on getting correct spellings anymore. It's what I
Right.
write it as, or it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
As a person,
Brindle.
as
Cash.
a
I was
as a
close.
as a person who has dyslexia, I feel that can't spell shit anyway.
As for what he looks like, he kind of looks like that.
Oh,
He's a tall, very sturdy gray rat. Used to be a mercenary. Now he kind of lives down here, running. Yeah.
Well, is there any place that we might bump into him so we can avoid or choose to go there at our discretion?
I don't know if they have a meeting room per se, but if you spend enough time at the non-tankard, eventually you run into everyone.
This is good to know.
Where do you want me when do you want me to bring those 200 lads to go work for you? Or do you want a list of names first?
list of names, and then
I
we
think
can
we
meet
get a list of
them.
names and then we set up a date once we have everything in order.
She nods her head.
Yeah.
Okay, a date when things are in order. Very well, very well. Enjoy your mushroom, dearie, and good luck.
One more question. You wouldn't happen to have any tea that I could take? I've heard it's something you specialize in.
Oh, yes, yes, I make mushroom tea.
I'd love to try some.
It's really more of a broth, if you think about it, but it's very delicious. I have a few bags here. And she shuffles she shuffles over to some urns and just she has a like this is kind of a weird like there's no real houses here. Like people are just like making makeshift barricades and tunnels being like this is my home now. And she kind of has the same thing where she just kind of exits out of her garden tunnel, enters into her living room tunnel, where she opens up some jars and brings back like 4 or 5 bundles of mushroom tea.
I will take it and I will press a gold coin into her hand and just say, as a thank you for the information, the tea, and the help you've been thus far.
Like once you hand her the coin, like by instinct, she brings it up and like kind of nibbles on it a little bit. Oh, thank you, dearie. Hides it in her mouth. I'm not a chickmunk, but nobody ever looks there.
Do we have any more questions to ask?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Stop by any
What do you
time.
guys-
I'll have more weird mushrooms for you if you wait a few months.
Oh, yeah.
I look forward to seeing what you cook up.
So, what do you guys think the next plan is? Go to the not a tankard, find this Brindle,
Our
convince him
options
of
are
our goodness, and then ask him to sell out his contacts that are enraging folks. I
I'd
don't.
like to try and talk to Sybil first
Mm.
Yeah.
to see if she has any more information.
Yes, I think it's a good start, and they're both in the same place. I think really the only other option would be to wait those 2 or so days for word of our job opportunities to spread, so people may be more receptive of us.
Hmm. Like I'd personally, I agree with Zara. We should probably wait until we can confirm the jobs, make sure they get them, and
Especially
then
if our intent is to persuade this Brindle to give up his ways. I feel like the best we could hope for before having a good reputation is to follow him to his hideout and deal with the people there. especially as I think she said they were getting a bit more
Aggressive.
violent, potentially. Yes.
The last thing I think we should do is go into a place that we're not 100% about,
Yes.
and then presume to speak to somebody and try to persuade them, but without any favor first, because it ruins reputation if we walk into a place and then just automatically throw ourselves into violence.
It, I think it cuts our reputation back if we go violent, and if we go in now without reputation, it feels false. Like we are not
Also,
true.
still not opposed to having a sermon.
Yes, I think waiting those 2 or so days, coming back, having a sermon, finding the people that we need to speak to, now that they may be more receptive, might be the play.
And once we finish with the Lawrence, we can get out of here. Head to the keep.
If we have 2 days, do we go to the keep while we're waiting for things to simmer here? Deal with that in the meantime?
That sounds like a wonderful idea. No idle time.
How far away is the keep?
How far away is the keep?
Let's see. The keep is designed because it's kind of smack dab in the middle of Utah. You talk about what used to be called like Tollwood. Now it's called Castle Gray.
Yeah.
It's kind of smack dab in the middle of Utah because it was a toll fort for like a tolling merchants on their way back and forth. So it's kind of designed to be about 2 to 3 days from everywhere in Utah.
Okay, we could do that.
I think a week's travel there and back maximum is very doable. Gives time to settle, and we come back to a place that is more receptive to us. Although waiting and getting things done here as soon as possible is also definitely an option.
No, it seems like a good use of time.
It also checks off one of the major points of our to-do list, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, if we bode well with the people, there's a very good chance we could have quite the following very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Bribe them with jobs, coerce them with words. I mean, no, none of those things.
Is your sermon going to include a chicken in every pot?
A tool in every hand and a bird on every plate.
Well then, are there preparations we need make for our journey, or things need buying, supplies, and the like? Or are we set
just
to
need-
start our next leg?
Camping supplies and traveling arrangements. Over here, they need.
Beautiful.
Excuse me.
Remember, we can get those large hamsters, I believe, from
Chinchillas.
Chinchillas. My apologies.
Hamsters.
It is
Sorry.
worth a shot at the very least.
Might aid with our travels.
The
You should also-
exuberance of chinchillas was fantastic. I love it.
Hey man, chinchillas are fucking dope. Side note.
Don't take them in the water.
True. Side note, above the table, we shouldn't probably tell these guys that we rode chinchillas. That shouldn't happen.
Oh, fair point. I could also use a bit of a rest. Get my spells back.
Yeah, we could wait the day. That'd be cool. Wait the day, travel in the morning, and then we're doing the Fort Gray.
You did ask somebody, I believe it was Eka, to look into Castle Gray, if I recall correctly.
Correct.
We did.
Because you know there's an Inquisitor there, but you don't know which one.
True.
What they could do.
True.
Oh yeah, we were kind of told don't fuck with the Inquisitor. Oh my god.
I know what they can do. Cause problems.
As
They
We can
have
also cause problems for the.
truth.
True. We're level 7 now. We could do anything we want. Yeah.
Except survive.
Eat a mushroom.
True. I'm not giving the defiler a mushroom.
Give me a mushroom.
No. Denied. Request denied.
What's wrong with it?
We don't know. That's the problem.
Exactly. I can test it.
Remember when you tested out the first thing?
I wasn't told about what that did.
We're gonna
Okay.
Y'all,
get in a fight.
y'all
We're,
knew and let me do it.
we're gonna get in
No.
a fight. Whoever has the mushroom falls unconscious, and you're gonna dive to the body and eat the mushroom.
So just out of curiosity, Himbo, what kind of table are we looking at for this thing? I know you said it was a gamble. But is it like minor effect, major effect, or
A healthy mix of permanent and temporary effects.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh
dibs?
god. By permanent effects, how spicy we talking about? Do I have to roll a madness die? I want to lose my mind.
I'm already a lost cause, guys. Just
yeah.
Let me go.
Throw
Let me
the
do
weird stuff at Kalis. He's got enough going on. He can handle it.
I think that was my favorite part about my last D&D character. Rest in peace, Karn, you beautiful baby boy. He got teleported into like a void, and basically all he heard was screams for 24 hours.
Ooh.
A DM came back. He was just like, "Hey, brother, you did some dumb shit, so we're gonna have to have consequences." Ended up with permitted insanity in the form of uh, what's it called? Fractured identity. He has double identity.
Since you did
Also,
identify this, I will simply tell you this. It is a D100 table. There are multiple rolls that will permanently increase an attribute.
God damn it!
Lord.
I already wanted to eat the mushroom, kind of, from the weird mushroom lady.
Now I want to do it more.
uh-huh.
Now we're all gonna fight over it.
Is there an option to split it? And
Everyone
have to
gets
take a
everyone
reduced
gets
effect?
one corner of the table.
We just start cutting up the mushroom. I am making a mushroom risotto.
I will say this. Everybody who wants to risk biting the mushroom can bite the mushroom.
Oh
Deal.
god.
It's big enough. Hey, DM, 5 of us just bite the mushroom.
Oh my god.
Lady and the Tramp, the mushroom.
I will say this
Let's
though.
do it before
Once
bed.
you got to say whether you're in or not before we bite and we start rolling. And then you can't say, "Oh, I want to do it after the effects are rolled." You're either all in at the beginning or you're staying out of it at the beginning.
Are we actually doing this?
Having no idea what's
I
on
think
this
so.
table is terrifying. I think in
So this is what I'm
character,
gonna say.
Zara just wants the
If you
mushroom
are
from the nice lady.
if you are wanting to bite the mushroom right now, roll a D100 in the
Oh my God.
Avray channel. If you don't, just don't.
We're getting into a safe place first.
You're in a safe place. No one
Okay.
no one can hurt
Yeah,
you
make
here
sure
but
you
the
have a
mushroom
safe
and the
space for your
DM.
trip.
So-
the place you're in, safe.
Are we all doing this? Because this shit is funny.
Please do it in
You
the
can have
Avray
fun.
channel. Don't do it in the Foundry.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Bot
Try
stuff.
to find where the Avray is.
Bot stuff.
Bot stuff. Try
How
and
does
find where the
one-
bot stuff is.
How does one roll in here?
Oh, that would explain it.
It's been a while.
That's not it.
Exclamation mark roll, my friends.
Ah, that's what it was. Thank you.
I got 7. No, I got 77.
Uh,
77 sounds good.
None of these numbers actually mean anything yet.
Yellow Sky, One Artemi,
What have
Who
we
else is
done?
biting it? Are we all biting it?
Where the hell is Kalus's roll?
It's not fun if everyone does.
I wanted it for myself.
You
All right,
all
so
get to
far
do
we have our
drugs. I'll just
Timmy,
take
Gallo,
you
and
on the trip.
Ophi.
Oh, fuck it.
Mm.
Oh, that's not how I do it? No?
Space.
No, you
Slash
gotta
roll
put a space.
just space D100 or 1D100.
Oh, slash.
No, it's
Exclamation
exclamation
point.
mark with the space between
Roll.
roll and the
Space
the
1D100.
There you go.
Exclamation. Roll. Space. 1D100.
There you go.
53.
All right, so
Somehow got a
everybody
roll of
but Kalis is
69.
doing it.
Yeah. See, I get to rebel by being the only one not doing it.
All right, are you sure, Kalis? Going once, or twice.
We'll ask the Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. Do I do drugs? Ask the 8 Ball.
It responds,
Here
do
we
it,
are.
pussy, you won't.
Well, here we are, everyone. We're asking the 8 Ball. Do I do drugs with my friends? Reply hazy try.
Oh my
You
god.
can't try again later. You can't.
We're trying again. Okay, thanks. We're trying again. Very doubtful. It says no.
Literally had okay thanks, which was positive, and went no.
Oh no, it didn't say okay, thanks. It said the same thing twice.
Oh,
It did.
Reply hazy, try again later.
All right,
Oh my-
so
Oh my Jesus. All right.
53
Go.
for me. Zara's a 38. Gallo Sky is a 65. Artemi is a 77.
I believe in you all.
Really hit
God.
all the different uh, sides of the D100.
Hey, at least everyone is in double digits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. I'm not wrong.
All the good things could have been single digits, though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
It turns
start.
out odds are bad.
We're
That'd
gonna
be
start
great.
opposite. We're gonna start at the 53 and go up.
Okay, I'm first.
Um,
Improves my dump stat.
Yeah.
it might be a dumb stat. Whenever you snap your fingers, you create tiny sparks. You gain +1 to your dexterity.
Fuck yeah, bro!
Oh,
Damn.
that's good.
That's good for me. I'll take it.
And you can
Fucking
start
awesome.
fires in the wild now.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, what
I am
did
a fire
Zara?
starter.
38.
That's below 50 is scary.
Once per day, you can make everybody forget a failed joke. You gain +1 charisma.
I'm,
don't-
that is really
I'm
good.
already at 20 charisma. Can I go
No, you're
over
at 21.
20? Oh.
Well,
I'm at
shit.
21.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome. This is going
I would
good.
love this power in real life.
All right. These are all just kind of goofy, but have an attribute bonus. All right, 65.
I don't think. I think I'd like this power, but I snap my fingers a lot because I fidget and it hits.
Accidentally
I
starting
don't-
fires.
Yeah, I don't know if this will be good.
Gallows Sky. Once per day, you can accidentally overhear information between your party members if they're doing something privately. You gain +1 to your wisdom.
Oh no.
Please keep
really
note of
bad for
these.
me.
I will forget them.
I
And that brings
snap-
us to 77.
Come on, increase my, I don't know, dexterity.
Your coin flips
Intelligence.
always land on heads, +1 dexterity.
Yes.
Oh,
That's that's awesome.
we're going gambling.
I would have loved it.
Okay, time to add that as a feature because that's abusable.
That is genuinely like I'm gonna go gamble in the street with a coin.
Or we can make a huge bet and let's flip for it and Artemy flips
Yeah.
for it.
Right? That's hilarious. Okay, description. What is this called? Fungus, rainbow fungus powers.
Just call it funny fungi
The funky
power or
fungus.
something.
Feature I need to add one.
All right, I just need one more wisdom bump, and I'm at 22.
Nice, man.
Me too. With charisma.
One of
That's
these
great.
is your dramatic exits are always flawless.
Fantastic. You flounce like a absolute.
+1 charisma.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Supernatural gift.
Oh my god, your footsteps always sync perfectly with the background music.
That's pretty
What?
cool.
Which one is that?
Oh,
Like, is that dexterity or charisma?
it's charisma. That was 51.
Fair. I want to know some of the bad ones now.
They weren't. None of them were bad. I just needed to make you guys.
You just
make
have
a
to. You
choice.
just have to hype
Yeah.
it up. Get a scary decision. The second everyone started getting good ones, I was like, "No, you got us. You were just scaring us."
Do I give myself a +1 advancement? Is it an advancement? No. Yes. Skilling for
Mine has one charge.
+1 to my dexterity.
I still like the one you got. Once per day, you can make somebody forget a failed joke.
That is
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Fungi dexterity.
All right, Kalis. Since everybody else got a bonus, do you actually want to roll or no?
I'll do it.
I'll be a generous.
Sure.
I'll be a generous.
I was
deity.
gonna live with my choice.
You got your
But-
cool thing. It's infinite lightning damage.
That is
But like,
true.
what if I got
Zord
Yep.
bites the
It-
other
it-
half of the mushroom that he
it
could.
didn't do it?
Soren just eats his share. Yeah, I went for it.
Did I do it wrong? What?
Got a
Yes,
space
space
between the R and
and
the
a
E.
1 D100. D100.
Oh. I copied exactly what was typed. Space between the what?
Zord eats it. He gets
40.
53
Okay.
again.
Oh.
Fucking crazy.
Anyways, what am I spacing?
Oh, God.
Okay, so exclamation mark, roll, and then space, and then 1D100.
Roll space 1D100.
Yeah.
I mistypoed. I love myself, guys. We're trying
Okay,
it.
we're getting there.
It's-
He's rolling
it's-
natural ones in real life, guys. We got this.
Yep. Yeah, it's.
I wonder what a 1
it's-
is.
It's part of my life.
We'll learn soonish.
1D.
On the list,
Yeah.
One is
One
the only bad option.
honestly, a 1 on this list is kind of
13.
cool.
Of course, I'm the lowest. I think.
You are, yeah. Still double
Well,
digits.
your shadow occasionally gives you a thumbs up, +1 charisma.
Hell yeah.
Damn. That's
Thanks,
good.
Shadow.
What is a 1? Now you said it's kind of cool.
Your hair sparkles faintly in the sunlight and grants +1 charisma.
That's cool.
Number 2
What's
is you
100?
smell like fresh baked cookies.
Fresh
Mine's
baked
kind of
cookies.
scary. I'm gonna randomly see my shadow move.
Yeah, what's 100?
Just anytime you need encouragement, though, you can be like, "Did I do good?" Your shadow's gonna give you a thumbs up.
Okay, I will never hand out this item again. I am now deleting this list.
No, he said if we come back in a month.
No.
It'll be something else fun. A different funny mushroom.
Yeah.
One with only negative effects.
The Doom Shroom. Alright, so everybody please add your funny fungi powers onto your character sheet. And do remember, they can raise your total above 20, so...
Amazing.
Other
Yeah,
features.
21 gang.
I don't know how to do this.
Feature.
Try my best. Edit.
Alright, so you eat the
Fun.
mushrooms, you feel this strange sense of magic flutter in your guts. This sort of odd feeling followed by heavy... Like you're breathing heavily, like you're trying to come to terms with something, your mind is racing. And you realize you're very high. And you're feeling real good. This mushroom did something to you. And you're feeling confident. You're feeling like a little better than you were before. This gift for helping these people slowly climb themselves out of destitution seems to have been well paid.
I like the idea that we didn't actually get any benefits. This is just us being really high and thinking that we did. I was prepping for the journey is coming down from the high.
Anybody want to help me do this?
Help you do what?
At the
Sure.
Make this effect.
I mean, the way to really do it, I don't know if you can like the effect and you can connect it to your charisma. You can just edit your, not say charisma, edit your score manually, and then just have it in your features. That'll be the
Oh,
quick
okay.
way to
Yeah.
Fuck
do it.
that then. I'll do that.
That's
So just
That's
just
how I
click
did
the
it.
edit button and you just +1 to whatever you just did, and then just have it in your features that fungi power does those.
Mhm.
I mean, you can connect it. It's just that's a lot of work for nothing.
Yeah. Just in case you ever lose it, I guess. But
and
Yeah.
so far, every time you flip a coin or Timmy, it's landing on heads.
what if I flip a mushroom?
It's not
Lands
holding.
on the cap.
It landed on heads.
Now, now we have to figure out what constitutes a flip. If you throw it, does it always land heads?
We're gonna get down to no. It must complete at least 3 rotations. Like,
Okay.
yeah, the overhearing friends one was wild. Timmy's just shaking.
That's.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no. Your secret messages now, they're gone.
I think it's something that you can accidentally overhear your friends
It's
as well. So it's not
accidentally, yeah.
it's not something you can do on purpose.
That needs to be put in there. Okay.
You definitely want to put the quotes accidentally because it wasn't the wording. Fate
So, guys,
brings
we
you to
all-
secrets a little easier every day. By the time you get back out of the Warrens and make it back to your home base, the Crabtree, everything's starting to settle down. The effects of the mushroom, the highness is starting to fade. It's not like a hallucinogenic. It's not like the flower where you were fighting like previously. This is a very mild kind of confidence that comes from this chemical empowerment, this chemical and magical empowerment that is now rising into your veins. You feel good. And you feel like you've done something good. Which isn't every day in the life of an adventurer, but it is today. I'm going to bring us back as we make our plans to, I presume, go to Castle Grave. That is still the plan.
Yes.
I'm feeling good enough that I could take on an Inquisitor.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
Well, that makes at least one of us.
Oh, we did want to go to Ek and see if you figure. I mean, it's literally been a day. I doubt it.
I could just put him in the same map.
Oh. Ekan, come to us,
think we also-
please.
to go to Galuna and see if he had the riding chinchillas that we could borrow. Right?
Fucking thing.
So where are we going first?
Well, we're in the crab tree, so. And there's a turtle here now.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry, I'm hitting the
Galuna.
wrong push to talk the whole time.
I
I was like, you guys are just ignoring everything I say. Oh my god. Nope, I'm the dumb one. Alright, so you're back in the Crabtree. I'm just gonna put Ekin's token in this one so we can just do both scenes here. You stop by the Crabtree to collect the riding chinchillas. Are you only collecting the riding chinchillas, or is there anything else you need here?
don't think
Don't
we
believe
need
so.
anything. Might want to tell Galuna, hey, we might get a couple hundred visitors
But they're-
from the.
They're gonna wait for us. They might get
Yeah.
one visitor with a list.
Yeah, but at some point when we're ready, there's going to be a few hundred. So get the breadsticks ready.
Alright, so you basically run him down. He's expecting a squirrel with a list to show up. And then when you get back, he's expecting to throw quite the fucking party.
Yes.
And
That's
maybe we
why
become the
not?
watering hole for all of those new employees looking
Quickly
to
dump the
relax
mayonnaise
after work.
out.
I take it you're planning on turning these employees into proper religious devotees as well.
In due
300
time, I'm
is.
sure.
Well, we can expedite that. They will already be looking at you quite positively due to the employment. A little bit of devotion would help us kickstart this cult rather nicely, don't you think?
Absolutely.
It will be good to have minions again.
And out of curiosity, how many could we house here if needed?
Honestly, at most, I could probably fit 50 people in here comfortably. More than that would be a little tight.
So like
Well,
200
sounds like we
people.
might need to work on an expansion plan.
Are you going to house them all here? Do they not have their own living quarters?
They do, but I'm sure in time they will want to move out of the Warrens.
We're just more having, get together so we
I feel
can
like
meet all of
they may
them.
want
I don't think they're moving
conditions
in.
improved in the Warrens before moving out.
You know, you could use this place as a goal. If they show enough devotion to Kylos, they get a place in the comfy crab tree, where they get all-you-can-eat breadsticks and alcohol. It would be quite the tempting thing to entice divinity, as it were. Zeal, religious hoo-ha, you understand. Are you wanting to keep things a little more clean?
Clean, preferably.
What's the point of having a religion if we can't manipulate the followers?
Because our intent is not to manipulate.
That would cause them to despise those who come in, I would believe. And that sounds bad.
That's not what would happen at all.
Eh.
They would just get nicer living conditions for the people who are more in line with the goals of Kylos, which also happen to be our goals.
Uh-huh. And those who aren't picked but wishes to be that?
We'll simply show more devotion as we build our expansion to house them.
I see. Yeah, and that sounds rough.
Now, we're building the expansion. They're getting their housing, but the most devoted get there first. Okay,
Sounds like something to consider.
okay. I guess
This
I'm the
doesn't sound
only
like a good
villain
deal.
here.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Look, I just came out of a long-term relationship with a rather dark cult. Forgive me if I have some old tendencies.
Mm-hmm.
So, where are you going now? To fight something? To kill something? Are you going to... I don't
Well,
know.
what do you know? Oh,
No, go on, please.
what do you know of Inquisitors?
Well, they tend to be painful. They're assessors, but for war, if I recall correctly. Warriors, strategists, generals, they lead the armies of the Black Caravan.
Well, we were hoping to create a bit of a problem at Castle Grey.
And what kind of problem are you having at Castle Grey?
Enough where they send an army after it.
Well, there are some Black Caravan members and apparently an Inquisitor there, and we're trying to cause enough of a problem to draw the attention of all the Black Caravan.
And how do you plan to draw that attention?
We're working on that.
Brian Castle Gray.
We think a lot on the fly.
I haven't heard anything of soldiers nearby. Castle Grey is kind of right in the middle of Yatar. I would know if there are soldiers there, but if there's an Inquisitor in his retinue, it will be difficult. Do you plan on killing this man or woman?
If need be. It's
It's an
not high on our...
Inquisitor. You will need be. They are zealots.
They likely would be coming after the city, should we not, regardless. So
So you
Sounds
plan on
like it.
striking them before the retinue is entirely there, I presume?
Ideally.
Yes.
And do you think you're powerful enough to take an Inquisitor?
Not a clue.
I have no idea. Do you think we're powerful enough to take an Inquisitor?
I do not.
Yeah.
Well,
But I also don't think you're powerful enough to have the things you do, and you still do them anyway. I didn't think you'd be powerful enough to kill Defiler, yet here you are, in the corner, all defiling. Points at Kalis. Deliciously defiling.
Killed it twice.
So what you're saying is there's not much of a chance, but there is a small chance.
Well, I
assuming
don't
that's a
know what you're
fraud.
capable of, because I have never fought you, and I do like to keep it that way. Thank you very much.
I also
As
want
would
to
we.
keep it that way.
Excellent, but I don't know what you're capable of, besides taking out a Defiler. I feel like if you could take out a Defiler, you should be able to take an Inquisitor, but
Likely won't be easy either way.
I think the Inquisitor in question would probably be stronger than the Defiler you fought.
Do you happen to know much of the Inquisitor in question, since you know its strength?
I know there's an Inquisitor Grey in the south. It used to be a noble. There used to be a House Grey, you see. But they got into a lot of trouble with the whole astrology business. So they gave their lands to the church, and one of their sons became an Inquisitor. It was the father. I can't recall. Either way, one of them became an Inquisitor. Sort of a, I give you my stuff and you give me prestige in exchange sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That will be the Inquisitor. A former noble, House Grey, used to be a minion of another house. House Achium, I believe, is what it's called. They were thick as thieves, they were.
Does any of this tell what they are capable of? I don't know.
I don't know, I've not fought them, but it's an
Oh.
Inquisitor. It'll probably be something either bright and holy or dark and gruesome that they stole from the hands of an enemy. There's usually very little in between there. Plus, House Grey wasn't always an Inquisitor. He bought the position. Maybe his power's not rooted in the church, per se.
Oh.
Hmm.
That's great.
What are blind spots do you think Inquisitors have that we could take advantage of? Arrogance, even holiness. Hmm.
Well, they're usually understandingly very keen on the idea that they're in the right. They are zealots. They don't really think outside the box. You're a nail, they're a hammer.
They will seek to just hammer us.
They don't come at you sideways like others will.
How can we come at them sideways?
That is the question. You plan on assassinating one?
It would get the Black Caravan's attention.
Why not just send that one in with a lightning spell? Looks over at the Defiler.
If it was that simple, that'd be great. It's not.
With all your
Well,
newfound powers, you can't take a few blows from an Inquisitor.
Probably not. I'm weak and frail.
we'd still like to keep our friend alive. And maybe rid him of this defiler-ness.
He nods his head. Well, like I said, I don't know the men personally. I will scry there, I think.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll do it quickly. I'll do it now, actually. If you have any other meetings, you can take them. I'll spy on the fortress while you do.
Recon. Hello again.
Ekon. Maybe we can go somewhere privately. Ekon.
I don't think Ekan's technically here.
Ekan's not technically here. He's going to be at the Weeping
Okay.
Wilderness. He
He would
does
not
Fair
want
enough.
to be here.
Oh, my
No.
gal.
He does
I-
not.
We
like
don't
going
either.
to-
Gathered, yeah.
All right, so you find yourself back at the Willow Wand, opposite side of the city, both vertically and horizontally.
As far as ways you can get.
Pretty much, it's pretty close. And you find yourself sitting at a table, surrounded once more by empty wine flagons that you definitely didn't pay for. Hey, I thought you guys were gonna be gone for a few days. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Well, we sorted things out in short order. Possibly turning society on its head down at the Warrens.
Zara's a very good negotiator.
Well, I haven't negotiated much other than mercenary contracts, so it's nice to see that put to good use.
Wait, so what's going on? We're using the rat folk. Excellent, excellent. I like those little guys. Hard workers. Probably be pretty grateful with the whole, institutional racism thing they got going on here.
Yes,
Yeah.
they seem like a good sort, and it's nice to help them out.
Hey, us turtles weren't always liked either. Got a bad reputation somehow. Definitely not my
Somehow.
fault. Nope.
No.
Absolutely not.
You are the picture turtle I think of. When I think of turtles, you're it.
That's a lot coming from an unholy abomination of defiler.
You act like it was one on purpose, who I knew.
He pats the chair next to him. Come on, have a seat, big guy. Let's defile some wine together. Just bullying Kalis.
I'm blaming them. I'm blaming them. They knew and they didn't say anything.
Please note that this is all in character. We're not really bullying you out of character for it.
Yes,
No, fuck what he said. We're bullying. No.
He's like, no.
We bullying you.
I'm giving you a swirly right now, knock knock. Like,
I'm outside the window right now.
Yeah, so we're planning on going to Fort Gray soon, Castle Gray soon. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Learn anything within the day?
I put out some feelers. Bought some information from the Spiral. They don't have his first name. Apparently, the guy gave it up, and now he just goes by the Gray. Used to be the head of House Gray. Back in the old astrology days, gave it up. Gave his whole estate over to the church. Became something of a born-again black caravaner. There's nothing worse than a convert, you see, and seems like he's a nasty piece of work.
Lovely.
Seems like his power comes from his old days palling around with his old college mate Byron Akium. Seems like he's got a fondness for blood magic that never really went away after he joined the caravan.
Blood magic. What is blood magic?
He does a lot of weird things with blood. He uses a giant trident. Nasty piece of work, that guy.
Giant dragon likes blood.
Honestly, I'm trying to find a way to, I'm thinking of maybe we could poison him or maybe curse him. Something we can do to weaken him before we go in and you guys, take him out.
Do you have any curse lists readily available?
No, I'm looking into it. I don't really got anything right now. But, I'm keeping an ear to the ground. I've got some feelers out, like I said, with the Spiral and a few other people I know. I've also been asking the boss man. But I can't seem to get through to him at the moment.
Boss man. Concussion?
Yeah, the guy I work for.
Great.
I figured since it's not a secret anymore, I'll just tell you when I'm asking him for stuff.
Fair enough.
Any way we can help on the progressing a curse thing, making him weaker sounds like a good idea.
Do you
Should
know
I-
any witches? Maybe
Know any witches? No.
maybe like a hag or a lich or something
Any
with
contact
terrible
with my
ancient magical
contact.
power and no morals.
I do have an idea of one.
Hmm. The first thing that comes to mind is actually Galuna.
Oh, my first idea was the old bastard down below.
I'm not sure
I don't know if he'd do it.
they would do anything.
Yeah, I know one, but asking the ancient red dragon empress to do anything is.
That sounds bad.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like a good way to get eaten or burned or
Uh-huh.
killed.
Or
Uh-huh.
have a follow up with a lifetime of slavery because you're
Uh-huh.
permanently indebted.
Uh-huh. I mean,
It sounds great.
technically I already am,
Also,
but
you can't just ask to get an audience with the Empress. That's like something you gotta earn.
precisely.
I could try and get in contact with my patron somehow. I'm not sure how. I haven't ever really tried to contact her and don't really know how to. And I don't know what she might do, but
Let me check my contact list. Mom. Yeah, no.
Ekin kind of looks over to Zara. Well, how'd you first come into contact with your patron?
I died.
Well, let's not do that. Let's not start there. Okay,
Yes.
that's worst case scenario. You know.
I say died. I was very near death and stumbled into a bit of the Feywild.
Oh, so okay, so the Feywild is your patron of Fey?
Yes.
Ah, fuck.
Yes.
You never want to ask them for anything.
Yes.
Well, we're out of witches.
I mean, we could ask them, but they always have a fucking price. That's just never worth paying. I hate the Fey.
Yeah.
I tend to. I wonder if my contact can provide any help.
Wait, the one that led you into this mess?
The one that wants us dead?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
I
sure he
wouldn't want to
wouldn't totally warn them or something.
totally warn them or, somehow make the curse also hurt us, crazy.
I don't think it could hurt to ask, but I'm curious. Curious what's going on with you in that situation.
Well, the trust has been hurt.
He picks up his chalice of wine and just kind of drains it before pouring immediately another full one.
Maybe we should all look at our potential avenues and see what we can do. Doesn't mean that
Okay.
I'll turn up something.
I checked all of mine.
Well, if we go by Galuna's estimation, you can just solo the Inquisitor.
Not a chance.
Yeah, I think the Inquisitor would probably walk all over you, kid. No
You
offense.
see
The
this
Filer
squishy
and all.
body? This is a squishy body. There's no muscle anywhere here.
All of your training while your muscles went into magic, right?
I don't even know how magic works. It just happens.
Ah, you're one of those. I forgot.
We
You
talked
just-
about it.
Yeah, lightning in your veins. Even
Yeah,
more so, yeah.
I just cast the spells. It just, it works. I sometimes skip a few words. It works.
Hey, whatever gets your job done. Well, I don't know any border marches or anything remotely touching the Feywild in the area. So you're gonna have to find another way to talk to your patron. Did you ever talk to her again?
I think I might have spoken to her briefly. I'm not sure though. I was on a lot of plant-based drugs at the time.
Well, that's how you do it. Plant-based drugs. Do a lot of them.
I mean,
Whatever
it
you
is
think is
worth,
enough, more.
Just
it is
recently
worth a
done some.
shot.
Gallows will watch you
Um,
in case you die.
I mean,
You're not entirely
I don't
sure he's
really know.
serious.
I don't. I. It's more. I don't have a better solution, and I haven't tried actively seeking out plant-based hallucinogenics to try and contact my patron. But
What's
Have
the
you
worst that
tried
could happen
just
with drugs?
meditating and trying to reach out with your mind before? Miss Patron.
no, our relationship is a strange one.
Well, maybe try that before trying the drugs.
Drugs seem so much fun.
I mean, sure. I mean, when's the last
No,
time? Was it the flower? That's the last time I remember we were very high.
yes, like I said, I don't remember that time
There's a
very
lot
well.
of
I think
plants.
we might have
Maybe
spoken.
find a good garden and just try to speak to it.
Okay, I'll do just that.
And then if that doesn't work, do drugs in a garden.
Do drugs in the garden. I see. Yes.
Garden variety drugs.
Who has a cool garden in town?
You know what?
Krogan?
Nobody's going to acknowledge it, but Artemi, I'll give you inspiration.
420 blaze it.
It is 420.
Yeah.
It's the theme. Magic mushroom that with a permanent effect. Do drugs about it. Yep.
Zara's vines just start sprouting weed leaves.
No.
those vines, hey?
I snap my fingers to start smoking weed.
So I will remind Zara that the last time you talked to your patron was specifically in the flower, specifically when the patron said, "I want that
Yes.
flower."
Yes.
So you know,
Out of character, I know this.
I'll
In
give you-
character, Zara was very drugged.
You are very drugged. But out of character, and however much of this you want to bring in character is completely up to you. Out of character, the assumption that if you could find another flower, because your patron seems to have a thing for flowers that she really wants, she might contact you again. But we just haven't established a means of contracting our patron.
Yes.
Yet.
Find cool.
Though I do know that's a thing you want to do. So. Well, we all have our paths. Artemi,
I have.
you're gonna write a sternly worded letter. Zara, you're gonna get high.
I'm high on life.
Alright, Zoran, what are you gonna do to help us find a witch, a curse, or a way to defeat this Inquisitor? If you can't think of anything, it's okay. You're gonna be the one getting hit the most, I'm sure, when you actually start fighting. And that's gotta count for something, you know.
Little beefy guy can definitely take some hits. And hit back.
Yeah, that axe on him is terrifying. I don't know why he keeps calling it daddy, though. That's weird.
There's a story.
I mean, be respectful. Call it Father Axe.
Daddy X.
I guess, you know. Alright, Gallows. While Zoran's thinking, do you got any way to help find a witch or a curse or...
Unfortunately, I do not. This is not exactly my area of expertise on this one.
Alright.
So I shall probably pray to Kylos.
Eka nods, turns his attention to Artemi and Zara. Alright. It looks like the curse / witch / implement of doom is on you, too. No pressure. You got this. I'm going to keep up my investigation as well. And yeah.
Get my
Yes,
ask
your
about the.
investigation. And Zara looks at the overwhelming amount of alcohol.
I drink a lot. I got a lot of constitution for it. I'm the best at drinking. Most would say I'm the best at drinking.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, my stomach's bigger than it looks.
Well, I'm gonna be at the crab tree. You guys have fun.
I will
about-
be
Okay.
wandering around the city.
At this point, like Milton comes out with with a thing and puts it down next to Kalis, and it's like 5 different breadsticks.
Hell yeah.
Please, which one do you prefer? We need to know.
I'll try them.
Kalis is testing breadsticks. I could have
I mean, I
said
was gonna ask Gal Luna, and be like, do you know any witches?
he's on the other side of town, both
Oh, I'm going to the
horizontally and
crab
vertically.
tree. Yeah. They go have fun getting high and talking to their, I don't know, contacts. I'll just go to the crab tree eating breadsticks.
Okay.
Before Kalis leaves, I'll hand him the letter to take to Entangled to take to Galuna to send my message. That'd be awesome.
Oh,
I will type a message to you, DM.
Oh, okay.
Yee.
All right, so
Gallows, as you're looking to pray as well, you want to help me find a particularly nice place to do so? I'll be honest, I'm not quite the perceptive sort, and it would be nice to have help finding a place my patron might find nice.
Well, I'd have to know more about your patron, but I'm sure I could help you find something.
Yes. Yeah, I'd appreciate it.
I think Zoran's gonna go with Gallows and Zara just to look over them. He's not really a religious person, but he'll just watch over them just in case he needs them. Or they need him.
Flashes of evil in our eyes, and you strike us down.
Real.
And while thinking about it, I could probably also start setting up a shrine to Kylos at the crab tree.
So are you setting up a shrine to Kylos, or are you going with Zara?
I'm gonna go with Zara first.
Okay, so you 3 are going to Zara. Artibi, what are you doing while that's going on?
I'm to find a totally secret location to not be listening in on.
Oh no, my ears are tingling. I wonder what's going
How accidental.
on.
It's like a Looney
There's no
Tune
secrets
episode when
amongst
you run.
friends.
Like the Looney Tunes episode when you run like over the mountains and then you turn around and he's still right there behind you.
Yeah.
The 3 of us just having a conversation, like casually walking. Ah!
Just Mr. Deeds go in the elevator, come down. He's still there. I am very, very sneaky, sir. Oh, Jesus.
I think you're underestimating the sneakiness.
I did specify over here, though. So. All right, and that finally brings us to Kalis. You're going to go back to the crab tree, sample breadsticks, and talk
Hell
to
yeah.
Galuna.
Hey, Gal Luna. We love talking to Gal Luna by myself, where he can sniff me uninterrupted.
Supposed to get a real good whiff of that defiler in you.
God,
We're
he's
just
cool
going to
sniff-
like smash
many
cut
times
to like. Just going to smash cut to them standing next to the piano on like the little stage. Galuna too close, not actively sniffing, but you can tell the nostrils are flaring just a little too much. Kalis, welcome back. By yourself, I see.
Mhm. We're trying to find witches, or a way to do curses.
Why?
Our lovely Inquisitor problem apparently does blood magic.
Oh. He does blood magic. You just want to weaken him. And you just plan on
Um,
fighting him.
Probably.
I don't know a witch, but I know a few implements you could use.
Sure.
How much illegal activity are we willing to do to accomplish this task?
Yes. Depends what it is.
Good answer. Both times, I might add, good answers. Well, I do have an assassin's arrow you could use. But I only have one, and it will be used up entirely. So, this would have to be an important use for it.
If it's arrows, it's probably for our Timmy. He's the best shot I know. I can't use a bow.
Well, that's only if
But
I
sure.
want to use it for this particular instance. It's, like I said,
It's
a
up to you.
limited resource. That could help.
Are you wanting something for it?
I'm always wanting something for it.
Oh, great. What do you want?
I don't know, that's the problem.
Oh.
A favor from you. On top of the one you already owe,
Oh,
I believe.
God. Doubles favors is scary. Before we accept that, I have to hear back from them then.
Yes,
Double favor is scary.
the double favor dreaded by all an adventurer. It's a powerful arrow.
I believe in it.
You only get one shot with it, though, so make sure you don't miss.
I mean, it'd be our Timmy shot. Do you have any cool books I can read? You have a library.
My library is in my section of the building. I would prefer now to keep it personal.
Okay.
Maybe in
just-
time, but for
I just,
now,
wa- I just
listen-
wanted to read a book.
if you just want to read a regular book, I have regular books you can read.
No, I want to look for something specific. It's fine.
Oh, could you tell me what you're looking for? And I might be able to tell you. I just have some very personal books in my collection.
Anything about the, thing I accidentally took.
Oh, yes. No, you can't borrow those books.
God dang it. We're sad.
Alright, well, tell your friends.
Know any cool new lightning things? I do like lightning.
Have you been able to cast chain lightning yet?
No.
How far away
I can
are
chain
you?
cast lightning far. I don't even know what spell that is. I just work.
Oh, you'll get there sooner than you think, maybe. It's a lightning spell that bounces between foes. It's one of my favorites. I don't use it, unfortunately, but I had a friend who would use it all the time. It's all fun and games until you zap a friend, by the way. Don't do that.
I don't plan to.
I'm going to play the piano now. It's going to get bad. You'll probably want to be somewhere else.
I am waiting for them here.
Just suffering the entire time.
You know what? Last time I tried, I can't move this token. Last time I tried playing it, it went out good, and I have no idea how to play it. Let me see if I can do something and show you. Can I attempt to play the piano?
Sure.
I will click the performance button.
My
Not
bard
bad.
remains. My
Not
bard
bad.
remains.
It's not bad.
You
It's
start
fine.
playing. You're playing way better than Galuna is, and Galuna is just like looking like a little miffed about it. You play rather well, better than I.
I am the last Colts bard.
That is very true. Our only bard. And I guess all that time you spent naturally acquiring magic means you have plenty of time to study other things.
To be a party pleaser for various family members. Yep.
Oh, I do have another question for you, by the way.
Sure.
A curiosity.
Oh,
If
goody.
you encounter another Defiler shard, will you consume it or let it lay?
It depends on what the party wants, really. I mean, personally, I think I've already done it accidentally, keep in mind. But, I'm willing to take on the burden. Now, they mentioned something about giving it to Kylos. Is that possible? Do you know if that's possible?
Well, if the tales are true, there's a spark of divinity in those shards. But it is divinity stolen. The
So the
pros
answer
and the
is maybe.
cons must be weighed heavily before feeding a nascent deity with it, don't you think?
Sure.
I think, however, it may be possible.
So, I don't mind being that burden. Gives me something to do with my life.
Well, until then, you could be a deposit for whatever shards you come across. Consuming and consuming until eventually Kylos rips them out of you.
Or I turn into a weird minotaur to thing.
Or do you think
Their
the
depiction of
Minotaur
him
was
is
the
bad.
defiler?
I never seen the thing. They showed me a minor illusion of it, but that only goes so far.
Ah, late to the party and left with all the baggage.
Pretty much.
Well,
But it depends on them whether they want to also hold defiler shards. I don't mind holding on to them.
whatever
I were
happens,
born.
even if you do become a power-hungry, insane creature hell-bent on destroying the world, Kalis, I will say you'll always be welcome here, because when you're here, you're family.
Olive Garden. Wow.
Smash
The
cut to,
scry.
like, a
You
random
scried.
fucking garden.
No.
Did you want to say anything else?
Oh, he scried. I was gonna say, what did you scry? Anything
Oh,
cool?
yeah. God damn it, the actual port info.
Yeah.
I did scry, yes. Here's a retinue of about 8. There are crowsmen, knights of their order. That is his personal retinue. Other than that, he's a seemingly powerful creature. He uses both melee abilities and magic.
Oh.
He will be a
Oh.
hard one to pin down. His abilities are not divine in nature like the other Inquisitors, though. It is an arcane magic he wields. As for
Oh,
whether
here's
or
a
not
letter.
you are powerful enough to destroy him,
It's a maybe.
you're going to want my arrow, I believe.
Maybe. I'm not making that decision without them. That's a favor. That's a
Well,
big ask.
I think you've made enough decisions without the input of your friends for today. The last few days. Forever.
Forever.
And with that, we'll smash cut to a
Yeah,
random
there you go.
garden. And actually, from that, it's probably a good place to end the session. Because I think whatever is going to happen in the garden's probably going to take longer than the 10 minutes we
Perfect.
have left. So, it is on You're Here, Your Family, and the Scrying that we will end our session today.